There was no way I was missing this. There was no way I was missing this game. I got some red on for the Niners, so you already know I'm biased. There was no way I was going to miss this game. This is going to be a whole lot of fun. I hope this isn't a blowout. I really hope it's not a blowout. I hope it comes down to the wire. I want these two teams to be competitive. We're going to find out a lot of things about the Dallas Cowboys and the San Francisco 49ers. Something's got to give. Something's got to give, man. Something's got to give. It feels like if the Cowboys want to get to where they want to get to this year, they have to beat this team. There's nothing left about it. They have to prove that they can beat this team. We could talk about, they could potentially beat this team, or they have the capabilities of beating this team, but they haven't. Brock Purdy is 9-0 in his career regular season starts. He has never lost a regular season game, and he doesn't plan on doing so today. Dak Prescott knows that the questions will arise if he cannot get the job done tonight. Niners 4-0, Cowboys 3-1. Grudge match here between these two. We know the history, we know the rivalry, we know the importance and the significance of this game. It all comes down to this. Sunday Night Football in San Francisco between two teams that will most likely face off in the playoffs, possibly for a chance to get to the NFC title game. We will see. I am going 100% Niners for this. Matter of fact, we're going with Renegades Red just to show my support. I'm wearing some red. I've got the red background. This is how we're watching Sunday Night Football. I am all Niners on this game. All Niners. I've been waiting for this ever since the season started. Niners get the ball first. So Brock Purdy and the offense is coming out here. Brock Purdy, your job is to just don't turn the ball over. Dallas has feasted on turnovers this year. If Brock Purdy can stay clean, he doesn't turn the ball over, we're going to put some serious pressure onto the Dallas offense that hasn't done a lot because their defense has been scoring so much. First down and 10 here for the San Francisco 49ers. This is going to be big. Brock Purdy going to take the snap, toss it to Christian McCaffrey, and McCaffrey, whoa, flag needs to come out there immediately. A flag happens. What's going on, Daniel? Christian McCaffrey has been the most dominant running back in football since he's been traded to the Niners. The guy has broken. We know this is a pass interference, a face mask on the defense, so immediately that's a first down for the Niners. But, back to Christian McCaffrey. He has been so dominant since he's been a 49er. He actually broke, I believe it was, whose record was it? Jerry Rice's record of consecutive games with a touchdown. He broke it. He has 15 now. I expect McCaffrey to get 16 here. First down here thanks to the 15-yard penalty by the Dallas defense. Christian McCaffrey is expected to feast today. First and 10 at the Niners' 43-yard line. Here we go. Brock Purdy. Quick throw over the middle. Gets it to Ayuk. Ayuk breaks the tackle. Ayuk's going to come close to a first down. I don't believe he's going to cross. Second down in short coming up here. It might be second in inches because he was close to the line. Brock Purdy has been playing some great football, however you feel about it. 72% completion, 1,000 passing yards, 5 touchdowns, no picks, a passer rating of 115. Say whatever you want to say about Brock Purdy. He's playing great football, and he's not having to do a lot because he's put in a position to win. Kyle Shanahan has put his quarterback in a position to win, and he has weapons all over the place. So Brock Purdy doesn't need to force the ball down the field. He doesn't need to think too much in terms of trying to carry this team. They operate as a team and they work as a team. McCaffrey picks up a first down, and just like that, they have entered into Cowboys territory. So now let's see if the Niners can come up with some points here. The Dallas defense has been one of the most dominant defenses in football this season. They have been beasting and feasting on teams. They've been creating so many turnovers that their offense hasn't really had a lot of opportunities or a lot of need to score. Their defense has been winning them football games. And as long as that defense can be dominant and that defense can force turnovers, Dallas is going to be just fine. But what happens when you face off against a team like the Niners who don't turn the ball over like that, who are relatively clean? What happens then? 1st and 10, Purdy floats it to Ayuk again, and Ayuk gets another first down. The Niners are operating like a machine. First down picked up after first down being picked up. What's going on, HC Picks? The Niners are moving the ball and they continue to feast. Brandon Ayuk is their guy and he continues to do what he's doing early on in this game. I expect to see them continuing to feast. They're setting up easy plays to get the ball in the hands of their skill players. You know you still got to deal with the threat known as George Kittle. You got the guy known as Christian McCaffrey. And let's not forget about Deebo Samuel. They got so many weapons to operate with. 1st and 10. Purdy over the middle. It is caught. Oh, it is dropped. Are they going to count it as a fumble? Is this going to be counted as a fumble or a drop? If this is a fumble, the Dallas defense got a first turnover. They're going to rule it incomplete. Flag on the play. Offsides on the defense. It wouldn't even matter if it was a fumble. Both of these teams are stacked. Exactly. The Niners are my pick to go to the Super Bowl. I got the Niners going to the Super Bowl. There's still a lot about Philly right now. They haven't gotten back to that dominant state that they were last year. And Niners, they've been playing the same way. What's going on, Simple? I like the 49ers this year. I liked them last year, but I really like them this year. I believe the Niners are going to break through this year and get to the Super Bowl. Who they're going to face in the AFC should be very interesting. But I think the Niners can win it all. They're built like that. 1st and 5, Brock Purdy, quick throw. It is caught. Deebo Samuel extends and picks up a first down. So once again, the Niners offense continues to run like an engine, setting up quick plays, setting up easy plays, getting the ball in the hands of their skill players. That's what you want to see from an offense. Dan Quinn has been great with the calls from the defensive side here. He's been a great defensive coordinator for the Cowboys because this defense has been ferocious and forcing turnovers. They're going to say he was actually short. So I guess he was stepped out of bounds before he extended that ball. So instead, it's a 2nd down and 1. You know they got to go to Christian McCaffrey here. They're going to toss it to McCaffrey. McCaffrey's got the space. He's going to pick up the first down. He's going to get inside the 20. And just like that, the Niners are inside the red zone. Opening drive, and they continue to move the ball effectively. They continue to move the ball well. I like what I'm seeing from the Niners. That's my pick to go to the Super Bowl, and they continue to operate like a well-oiled machine. First down and 10 here. This is a 6-play, 56 drive that's taking over 3.5 minutes to start off this game. Brock Purdy in the shotgun here. Purdy's going to take the snap. He's looking. He's going to step up. He's going to fire. It is caught. Touchdown. George Kittle and the Niners kick off this game with a bang. They go down the field, 7 plays, 75 yards, 350, and a touchdown. They strike first at home. The Niners look sharp, they look efficient, and they're ready to do damage on the Cowboys. Beautiful throw. Beautiful route by Kittle. Got right behind the defense. Shout out to Brock Purdy for rolling to his right to extend the play. And of course, once Kittle gets space, it's over. Easy pick'ems, easy touchdown. And just like that, the Niners strike first to start this game. It's up to Dallas now to go and respond. We have a flag on a play, but this is most likely going to be on the defense. So I believe this extra point's going to stand. I don't know how you defend that offense. They are beatable. They are beatable. The way you got to do it is you got to force Brock Purdy to make some... Brock Purdy has had some situations this year where he's put the ball in danger and has made some throws that should have been picked off. He's just lucky they haven't. You have to force him to make mistakes. So that's how you're going to beat the Niners. You have to force the Niners offense to turn the ball over. You're not going to slow down their weapons. They got too many weapons to work with, too many weapons that are operating at a high level. You're not going to stop these guys. So the way you work it is you have to force Brock Purdy to turn the ball over. That's all that matters. Brock Purdy and they got to turn the ball over. You have to force the offense to turn the ball over. I know we lost today. Don't really care about that loss. I honestly can't wait for our Christmas game against them. If the Ravens play the way they played now against the Niners, we're getting smoked by 30. But that's a different conversation. We don't have the offense to keep up with the Niners. So our defense has to play top tier and make that a low-scoring game. With the way our receivers are looking, just showcasing their butterfingers. They drop those type of passes against the Niners, they're getting cooked. But again, it is what it is when it comes to that. So the Niners go down the field in less than 4 minutes, 7 plays, 75 yards. Efficient work by Brock Purdy in this offense. At some point, you just got to give Brock Purdy his credit. Yes, he's in an offense that has all of the possible weapons he would need to succeed. But give the guy credit. Give the guy credit about how he's playing. Because Brock Purdy is doing everything right. This is what people got pissed off about Jimmy Garoppolo. They said, Jimmy, you have all the weapons to win. Just don't turn the ball over and don't be an idiot with the football. He kept turning the ball over. Brock Purdy doesn't do that. As long as Brock Purdy continues to run the offense smoothly, he doesn't make mistakes, you're going to be fine. You're not beating this Niners team. You really heard about that loss. No, I'm over it. Dude, I had an hour rant. I got nothing left to say. It's the same old for the Ravens. I'm not really looking to care. I already told you, I don't have a lot of high expectations for the Ravens this year. I don't expect them to be a Super Bowl contending team. Like, I'm not going to be surprised if they get eliminated in the playoffs. It's coming. With the way they continue to play, nothing's really changed. The philosophy is still there, but I don't want to keep talking about that. I'm ready for the inevitable playoff loss for the Ravens. It's coming. I don't expect any major change unless this dude Harbaugh changes his entire philosophy that he's had over the last 15 years. Don't see it happening, but again, I'm not really tripping over it. It's pretty much the same norm. I'm just going to enjoy football for the rest of the season, knowing that my team's probably not going to win. Can't see them beating the Dolphins. Can't see them beating the Bills. Can't see them beating the Chiefs. Not right now. Will they later on in the season? Who the hell knows? Losing against the Steelers today hurts. Don't really care. But I'm not too worried. We just need the receivers to work on executing. We always need to work on something. Execution, communication, limiting mistakes. There's a bunch of things we always need to work on, but they never seem to get fixed. So, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. We keep telling them to work on not turning the ball over, but they keep turning the ball over. We keep telling them to work on communication, but there's constant miscommunications. We keep telling them to work on things that aren't being fixed. So at some point, what happens there? It is what it is. We better get better to play teams like the Niners and Eagles. Right now, we are not ready. We're not ready for the Niners. We're not ready for the Dolphins. We might not even be ready for the Chargers. And here comes the Cowboys and Dak Prescott stepping on the field. Dak Prescott knows the pressure's on him. If this Cowboys offense is not able to keep up with the Niners offense, they're getting cooked today. You have to stop McCaffrey and keep an eye on Kittle. You are correct, but it's not just McCaffrey and Kittle. They have Debo and Ayuk. You got so many pieces you have to work with, because if you put too much emphasis on McCaffrey and you focus too much on Kittle, Brandon Ayuk is going to kill you downfield, and Debo Samuel is going to run all over your defense. So they got so many weapons to work with. The key is to force turnovers with the Niners. 1st and 10 here for the Cowboys. Tony Pollard gonna run. He only picks up a yard, maybe 2. 2nd down coming up here for the Cowboys. Broncos lost the most Bronco way possible. Good for the Broncos. Who cares? They're not doing anything significant this year. Yeah, but if drops is the only problem, then it's fixable. Drops is not this team's only problem. There's more problems than meet the eye, but I doubt they'll be able to fix them. 2nd down coming up here for the Cowboys. 2nd and 9. Dak's going to take this under center. Deep drop back here. Dak going down the field. He throws it too high. He overshoots his tight end. Incomplete. 3rd down and 9 coming up here for the Cowboys. Dak Prescott on the season. 71% completion, 900 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception, and a passer rating of 96. He hasn't been great, but he has done well in certain circumstances. However, the offense has been getting carried by their defense. So the offense has to step up big today if they're going to beat the Niners. 3rd down and 9. It looks like the Niners are sending pressure. Dak's going to have to get rid of this quickly. He floats it down the field. Incomplete. Receiver didn't even have a chance at it. He was looking for Gallup. The Niners defense locks up the Dallas offense. 3 and out here. They're going to punt the football back to the Niners. That was how defense works. That is how you operate. Everybody was covered here. They sent 5 guys. They sent 5 guys via pressure, and everybody in the secondary locked up a receiver. Dak did not have a lot of time to throw, and he ended up just throwing it out of bounds. So here comes a punt for the Cowboys. Plenty of football left to be played, but they cannot focus on playing from behind the entire game against the Niners. Otherwise, they're as good as cooked. I'm rooting for the Eagles to take it all. I don't know about the Eagles. Probably. You know, if they get themselves back in order, they probably will. Good tackle right there on special teams. So the Niners will get the ball around their own 22-yard line. I still think the Niners got it. I'm rooting for the Niners. I picked them last year. I'm going to pick them this year. I want to see Christian McCaffrey get a ring. I would like to see Debo get a ring. There's a lot of people on that Niners team I think should at least get a ring. They deserve it. When you're playing as great as that team, you deserve a ring. All they got to do is stay healthy and make sure Brock Purdy does not, suffer a terrible injury in the NFC Championship game again. What do you think about the defense so far this year for the Ravens? If there's any positive you can look at for the Ravens this year, it is the defense. Mike McDonald has them operating at a high level. No matter who's in the lineup, the defense is doing their job on most Sundays. And that's kind of the thing that people brought up and said, hey, when it comes to who you can replace for Harbaugh, maybe you give this guy Mike McDonald a chance at head coach, because it seems like his side of the ball, when it comes to defense, they're operating like a well-functioned machine. You don't see them having miscommunication issues for the most part, no matter who you're throwing in the defense back there. Whether you got your healthy starters or your backups, guys are producing and making plays. They're not really the ones. They're not really the reason. I don't think they've given up 25 points once so far this year. So they're at least doing their jobs. It's really the offense that's cost us 2 games. So, yeah, Mike McDonald's been great, and that defense has been great. But again, it's hard to sit back and say much about them because they haven't faced off against the top tier competition. Got to see what that Niners defense does against the Got to see what that Ravens defense does against the Niners. Got to see what that Ravens defense does against the Dolphins before I have a full assessment about them. Even against the Chargers, you got to go up against high-octane offenses. You can't struggle against teams like the Steelers and make me believe, you're going to be able to play well against those top-tier teams. It is what it is. I don't care if both Baltimore teams lost today. The Ravens and Orioles will always be my team no matter what. That's pretty much how most people are when it comes to the teams they've been rocking for years. The Cardinals haven't done anything since Kurt Warner. Well, they had that one year where they almost made it to the Super Bowl. They went to the NFC Championship game in 2015 with Carson Palmer, but we knew they weren't beating the Panthers. But yeah, they have been irrelevant, but people still support them. The Browns haven't won anything since the existence of their team. Or they haven't won any Super Bowl. They've won NFL championships, but they haven't won any Super Bowls since the existence of their franchise. And people still root for them all day. There's plenty of teams like that. That's just how it is. Brock Purdy, the next Tom Brady? Not sure about that, but he's playing well. Ravens need to trade Stanley and Bateman both for a bust, waste of money. So if they're a bust and a waste of money, why would anybody want them? You guys always make these arguments. If you got a receiver that can't catch and an offensive lineman that can't stay healthy, why would anybody want them in a trade? Please make that logically sensible. What would they benefit for? What team would benefit for trading for a receiver that can't stay healthy and can't catch, and an offensive tackle that can't stay healthy on the field and can't produce? How does that help them? Why would they trade for that? Any given Sunday, the Ravens play up and down to their competition. That's not excuses for failure. The Niners play the same way every single week, and they're winning football games. I'm not going to use that excuse. Teams that are truly contenders don't constantly have to play up and down to your competition. If you have to play up and down to your competition, you're not that team that you can really trust and believe they're going all the way. The Niners play the same way no matter what. You're not sitting there saying, they're playing up and down to their competition. They play the same way. They play within their own rhythm, and every time it results in them winning. The Eagles are having a little bit of struggle, but last year they were playing the same way. When you are a true contending team, you're not constantly playing up and down to your competition. And I'm not saying there's not games where that will happen. It's the NFL. But we constantly play up and down to our competition. Enough with the excuses. This team's not a contending team right now. 2nd and 5, give it right back to McCaffrey. Oh, look, the Cowboys defense almost got him. They almost got him back behind the line of scrimmage, but McCaffrey's so shifty, he ends up picking up a couple more yards. It's going to be 3rd down and short here. I do not mind giving McCaffrey the ball here on 3rd down. 3 straight runs to see if this Cowboys defense is really about that. Let's see if we can pick up a 1st down with McCaffrey. Of course, I love your passion for the Ravens. That's how I am with the Steelers. Win, lose, or tie. That's how most people are for the most part. Eagles are better than the 49ers. I mean, you beat them last year, so obviously you get to brag about that. Can't say anything right now until you guys face off against them again. 3rd and 2. Oh! Deflected by the Cowboys. That is a great defensive play because there was an open receiver. Incomplete. 3 and out now for the Niners. The Cowboys defense steps up in a huge way, forces a 3 and out because Brock Purdy had a wide open receiver. And if it wasn't for the defense, yeah, he was going for McCaffrey there, or maybe he was going for Ayuk. Either way, you had a wide open player. Great defensive stop by the Cowboys. Moving on. Like I said, the Eagles beat the Niners in the NFC title game last year, so you're free to say whatever you want. Did you know McCaffrey is the son of Ed McCaffrey from the Broncos? Yeah, absolutely. I know about that. You know, Shannon Sharp talked about that. He has that picture of him and Christian McCaffrey from when McCaffrey was a kid and he came in the locker room. I remember that, so I knew about that. But yeah, I mean, the Eagles better than the 49ers. You beat them last year. Let's see if you match up against them this year. If you beat them as well, you prove it. I think, honestly, I see the Eagles and Niners getting back to the NFC title game. So I think Philadelphia is going to have another chance to prove that they're better than the Niners. You guys definitely deserve your credit. You beat them. You absolutely beat them. So there's no situation where people are like, oh yeah, now I will say this though. You can say whatever you want, but your Eagles have not played to the same level they played last year. That's not a mean for concern, though, because, again, sometimes, you know, when you're coming off of a season like that, it takes a while to get back into the rhythm. Obviously, the biggest change is your offensive and defensive coordinator aren't really the same compared to last year because they left. So it's going to take some time. But the Eagles are still winning football games, even though they're not in that fully synced up way they were last year. So it's only a matter of time before the Eagles get back to that dominant presence. And once they do, it's the Eagles and the Niners in the NFC title game, and we'll see round 2. But yeah, the Eagles right now don't look dominant. They're winning games, but they don't look dominant. However, it's going to take time. I'm not worried about Philadelphia. I still believe they're going to be down there. 49ers will beat the Eagles in the playoffs. We'll have to see. We don't know what the Niners would have done if Brock Purdy didn't get hurt, but the Eagles were certainly doing damage before Brock got hurt. So that's just how it is. That's really just how it is. We'll just have to see. I think the Eagles and Niners will be in the NFC Championship. Same here. And Chiefs and Dolphins will be in the AFC Championship game. I don't know about the Dolphins. I don't know if this is fully their time yet. I still got some questions about that defense. And whenever they face off against the Bills have their number right now. I could see the Chiefs and the Bills in the AFC title game, but I'm not fully sure about the Dolphins. Though I will say this, I hope the Dolphins are there. If Baltimore gets eliminated the way I expect them to, I hope the Dolphins are there and I hope they beat the Chiefs because I would love to see Miami in the Super Bowl. Can you imagine it being Eagles, Dolphins, or Niners, Dolphins in the Super Bowl? That is going to be a smooth move of offense. I would love it. Eagles got lucky. They bailed out by the Devonta Smith catch that was incomplete and Brock Purdy injured. We're not going to talk about guys that got lucky and bailed out. You won the football game. We're not dealing with oh yeah, he got bailed out. He's like, who won the game? That's the end of the day. I could talk about the several passes that were dropped by receivers today. Guess who won? And the Eagles are not going 17-0. They're not going 17-0. They're going to lose a football game or two. They're not going 17-0. 1st and 10. Dallas got to get themselves on the board. Quick pass here to Tony Pollard, but that Niners defense was all over it. That's a loss of a yard, maybe 2 yards. 2nd down coming up here for the Cowboys. What are your thoughts in the Bills and Jags game early on? The Jags are finally starting to find their groove. It took them a while, but they're starting to look like the Jaguars team we wanted to see. They're starting to look like the Jaguars squad we were hoping to see. Bills themselves did not have a great outing. There are going to be moments like that. But again, we know what Buffalo can do in the playoffs. I'm not too worried. And they seem to match up well when they go up against a team like the Dolphins. Great throw and great catch here on 2nd and 11. It's going to be short. Dak going to CeeDee Lamb, picking up about 8, 3rd down coming up here for the Cowboys. I'm not too worried about the Bills. It's a bad outing. You're going to have bad outings like them. Surprisingly, they're also 3-2 because they've had 2 bad games. But yeah, I still know what the Bills are capable of. And the Jaguars are just showcasing why I picked them to win their division. They're finally starting to look like the Jaguars team I expected them to. Trevor Lawrence had a great game. And you got ETN going off the way I thought he would. 3rd down here. You got to look right, Dak. Dak gets swarmed and he's sacked. And that Niners defense gets Dak and the offense off the field once again. It's Nick Bosa. And Micah Parsons does not look happy about that. He's like, bro, we just got you the ball back. And this is the weird part. If Dak looks towards his right, Pollard he doesn't have a lot of time. This is where he has to get the ball out quickly. Pollard was open. I don't know if Tony Pollard picked up the first down because there was a defender there, but Dak's got to get that ball out quickly because the Niners defense was swarming, and Nick Bosa got to him quickly. So another 3 and out for the Cowboys offense. Here comes the Niners once again. Here's the punt. Let's see what the Niners can do here. Fair catch. They're going to start at their own 30-yard line. I just want to believe that there's a ton of chaos on who will make the AFC Championship game. Although I'm 95% sure the Chiefs will be there. It's gonna be the Chiefs. It's gonna be the Chiefs. I don't think we need to worry about that. You want John's job gone? I already talked about that in my rant. I've already said I've spent a long time trying to defend John Harbaugh. But it's year after year that the Ravens continue to make the same mistakes and continue to lose football games in the same way. After seeing that over and over again, even when you've made a change in the offensive coordinator, you definitely want to get a new defensive coordinator. You've made all of these changes, and yet you're still losing football games the same way. You still have John Harbaugh not having his team ready to play. You still have John Harbaugh in this offense failing to execute. Miscommunications here and there. Turnovers happening at the worst moment. Them just not playing up to not playing up to the standard that they should be setting. Not even up to their competition. Up to the standard that they're trying to set. The same way they've lost football games over the years is the same way they're losing football games today. And it's yet another day, yet another game where John Harbaugh gets outcoached by his opponent. How many times is he going to get outcoached before people sit back and say, yeah, this guy's got to go? A lot of the things we're seeing from John Harbaugh right now, we saw from Brian Billick, and the Ravens fired him because of that. It is what it is. Harbaugh's not getting fired this year, so it doesn't even matter. We'll just go through our season with this faint hope that we'll be able to be like the 2012 Ravens that just went on a magical run in the playoffs. We'll just keep hoping for that. I guess that's all we have left to hold on to. But yeah, the Chiefs are going to be there. I think my prediction is Chiefs-Dolphins or Chiefs-Bills. Though, the Bengals today seem like they're getting back on track. And I told you guys about that. You see Jamar Chase cook the Cardinals? I told you the Bengals understood that losing that game most likely puts their season in jeopardy. There was no way Cincinnati was going to sit back and lose that football game. And what a day for them. Cleveland's on a bye week. Baltimore takes a fat L to the Steelers. And now the Bengals win a football game. Everything is starting to even out. The AFC North is a train wreck, but everything's starting to even out. If you're Cincinnati, you're looking at this and saying, we could definitely make a comeback. Just got to get healthier and healthier. You saw us have a great game against the Cardinals. Let's see if we can keep it up. Dolphins were the only teams to go undefeated. Yeah, they were 14-0. They went all the way and won the Super Bowl. Slept a long time defending Tomlin, and it's hard for me to defend. I spent a lot of time defending Tomlin, and it's hard for me to defend him after the loss against the Texans and his press conferences after that. It is what it is. Steelers' record in the division is the same as ours. They're 3-2. First down here. Brock Purdy's got to run because that Cowboys defense comes after him. The Cowboys defense came swarming after Brock Purdy on first down. He had to start taking off, but they got to him. That's a loss of what, 3? Oh my goodness, they got to him. Ooh, boy, they got to him. Am I okay? Nah, just dealing with a little cough. I'm fine. I'm just dealing with a little cough. It is what it is. 2nd and 12. They're going to dump it off here. Actually, they're going to use Deebo Samuel. Samuel getting the edge. Samuel coming close to picking up a first down. 3rd down and short coming up here for the Niners. So why Bills lose and they're still contenders? Because you know what they're capable of. Ravens lose 2 close games, not contenders. Because we've actually seen the Bills go farther than the Ravens in the playoffs. And they've been more consistent than the Ravens in the last couple years. Just like the Bengals have been more consistent. If we've actually seen you do something in the playoffs, we could say something. But the Ravens haven't done anything. What can I hold on to that makes me think they're going to be that team to show up in the playoffs? I'm just saying, what can I hold on to? I'm not saying the Bills are going to win. I think the Bills can get all the way up to the AFC title game. I still have the Chiefs going to the Super Bowl. And if not the Chiefs, the Dolphins. That's just my personal pick. But the Bills, I know what they're capable of because I've seen them showcase that in the playoffs. Where has that been for Baltimore? Where have they showcased that ability? If the Ravens had showcased that in the postseason, I can hold on to that. If you're a Cincinnati Bengal fan, you don't care that you're under 500 right now because you've seen what your team is capable of. You saw them go back to 2 straight AFC title games, going to the Super Bowl, being one big play away from winning. You've seen them have success with this unit. What success have we seen from our unit? We've seen the Bills have success with their unit. First down and 10, we're going to hand this off to Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to pick up about 5 yards, second down coming up here for the Niners. So that's the difference. When you actually showcase that you can do something in the playoffs and we have something to reference, then yeah, we can sit back and say we know what they're capable of. Right now, the Chiefs, their offense isn't looking great, but we know what the Chiefs are capable of. Why? Because we've seen what they've done in the postseason. What has Baltimore showed us with this unit that makes you believe they can do something as a contending team? You have to show people that, and they haven't shown us. They've proven themselves as, yeah, you just said it. Or is it because they've proven playoff success unlike the Ravens? Exactly. You got to showcase that. We've done nothing in the playoffs in the Lamar Jackson era, except one playoff win. And even before that, since the Super Bowl, we haven't done much. 2nd and 5. Brock Purdy, his pass gets batted down again. The Cowboys D linemen are on it. They are batting down passes. 3rd down and 5 coming up here for the Niners. Think the Patriots are contenders if they make a quarterback change? There's not a quarterback right now available that's going to make them contenders. It's too late for that. There's no quarterback out there that's going to make them a contending team. At least within the free agent market. 3rd down and 5, empty backfield here. You know the Cowboys are going to send pressure. Here they come. They're sending 4 guys. Purdy over the middle to McCaffrey. Incomplete. Tight coverage, but a flag is on the play. Is this going to be on the offense or the defense? This could be on the Cowboys defense. Flag on the play. What is this for? Offsides on the defense again. And the Niners pick up a 1st down. Yeah, the Orioles lost today. They got whooped by the Rangers. Again, they keep jumping off sides. They got to get it together. They got whooped. So they're on the verge of being eliminated, and I don't know what to tell you about that. They got whooped. That's all that needs to be said. So yeah, Baltimore's just got smoked all throughout. 1st down and 10. They're going to hand this ball off here. They're going to pick up about 7 yards. Second down coming up for the Niners. Niners are in Cowboys territory. Yeah, Baltimore sports are getting cooked. Yep. Orioles got smoked. Ravens got smoked. The Maryland Terrapins got beat. It's just not a good day for Maryland as a whole. Just taking a lot of L's. And then me as a sports fan, seeing all these L's, and then seeing the Dodgers play like garbage as well, and then watching the Commanders play like garbage on Thursday. Ugh. I want to take a break from sports for a week. 2nd and 3. Hand this off here. Cowboys defense swarm. 2 yards picked up here. 3rd down and 1. You're a Dodgers fan? Yeah. But I always say this. I don't watch baseball like that. So I am a very casual Dodgers fan. But I'm not even surprised to see Dodgers lose the way they did. I mean, I'm not even going to talk about that game. Gave up 9 runs given up in 2 innings is crazy. Let me not talk about that Dodgers game. I knew they would disappoint. I just didn't think they'd be that bad. 3rd down and 1. 3rd down and 1 here. Oh, they're going to roll. Quick throw. Gets it out there to Kyle Juszczyk. And Juszczyk's going to pick up a 1st down. Once again, the Niners offense continues to operate. Dak is just sitting on the sidelines hoping the defense can give him a stop. You're not trying to be down 2 scores to the Niners. Yeah, I'm exactly like you, a casual Dodgers fan. Like, every year they just choke in the postseason. Pretty much. And I'm not even surprised. I even said it throughout the regular season. I'm watching them, I'm like, yeah, I don't trust these guys. And I don't care that both Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman got runs in that game. They made it, 11-2? Yeah, to be serviceable so you didn't get shut out. As if you didn't embarrass yourself on national television. Because a certain individual decided to... Let me leave it like that. 9 innings. Bro, 9 runs given up in 2 innings is crazy. That is the worst that's the worst playoff loss they've suffered since they went to Los Angeles in 1958. Delay a game on the offense. Dodgers are a mess. They'll be out the playoffs soon. I don't trust them. Anyway, you're not here to have me talk about baseball. First down and 15 for the Niners. Mike McCarthy's just looking at that playbook. He is not cooking up anything. We know he's calling plays, but he ain't cooking up anything right now. Purdy firing down the field. Oh! The ball got tipped up twice. Incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Ayuk. The coverage was tight there. Was that a throw that was behind him? It could have been picked. It could have been picked. Let me see. Yeah, that throw was behind him. That throw was a little bit behind Brandon Ayuk, and it could have been picked. So they're going to run this back here. I forgot, Stephon Gilmore is on this defense. So yeah, Gilmore's been doing well so far this season. Second down and 15 here. Purdy's going to take the snap. Purdy looking down the middle again. Incomplete. It was too high. No flags on the play. Third down and 15. The Cowboys defense is tightening up, and they're not giving up any plays right now. If you are the Niners, you're at field goal range. Make sure you don't give up anything big. Don't turn the ball over. Don't give up anything big. You can come up with points on this possession. Third down and 15 here for the Niners. They're going to send some pressure here. You're going to want a little bit more protection. Going to change the play up here. Purdy pump fakes it, and the Cowboys defense swarms and knocks them out of field goal range. Like we said, the Cowboys they were going to send pressure. They did send pressure. They got through, and they pushed them out of field goal range. Dak is elated that his defense got to stop, and the Niners are forced to punt. Michael Parsons definitely came in and disrupted this whole play. They faked the pass and did a delay handoff, but Parsons was right there to get to Christian McCaffrey. Same with 2 other Cowboy defenders. Niners gonna have to punt here. It will remain a 7-0 game. If Dallas's offense can do something, it'd be great. I know it's week 5, but is there anyone you want to trade for? Trade, sign, draft, etc. I would love for them to trade for a pass rusher because we don't have one right now. I mean, Clowney's nice, but he's not going to get you anything. I would take a pass rusher. And there's a couple, the edge rusher. There's a couple guys you could get out there. So, I'm looking for an edge rusher. That's what I want to see them trade for. They need that. Other than that, there's nothing else they're going to get. It's not like I can sit back and say, let's go get Devontae Adams. It's not going to happen. So, yeah, just trade for a pass rusher because Odafe Owe, we don't know when he's going to get back. David Ojabo, he might be done for the season. We just don't know. Do you think the 49ers squad can finally break through and win a Super Bowl? This is the best squad they've had since they've started becoming a contending team in 2019. This is the best squad they've had since 2019. This is a tough place to start. First down and 10, and Tony Pollard. He fumbled the ball. Tony Pollard fumbled the ball. Was he in bounds? He was. The Niners take over. The Niners take over. Tony Pollard fumbled the ball. I knew I saw something crazy. I was like, did Tony Pollard just fumble the ball? He did. Tony Pollard fumbled the ball. Oh my God, he fumbled it. But here's the thing. Did the ball touch any of the Niners defenders when they were out of bounds? If that ends up being the case, ooh, this is close. I don't think it touched anyone. This is going to be Niners football. This is going to be Niners football. They're going to have to review this. But Tony Pollard fumbled the football. That ball got punched out by Warner, and it was recovered in bounds. It doesn't look like it touched anybody while they were out of bounds. This looks to be clean. We'll have to see if they review it and check it. This is going to be clean. They're going to review this, but they're going to check to see if this is going to be a valid play. That was a clean punch out by Warner, who forced the fumble. Boy, imagine going up against this team. We're going to fumble the ball 5 times. I predict 5 turnovers against this team. Well, the Cowboys are a mess. Their offense is a mess. Their offense isn't where it needs to be. The Steelers showed me they're a bad football team. No, they just have a bad offense. Their defense is elite. Their offense is trash. Without the help from coaches and wide receivers, it's a blowout. They have a good defense. They have a good defense. And we can do the if, ands, or buts all day. We lost. That really doesn't matter. That really doesn't matter if we want to talk about. If it wasn't for the coaches and the receivers dropping passes, it would have been a blowout. Okay, but it's not. We don't deal with ifs. There's so many ifs in NFL history, but you only deal with the reality of the situation. And the reality of the situation is our guys didn't show up and they didn't do their job, and the Steelers took advantage of that and won the game. We lost. Credit to them. They have a good defense, and their defense showcased what they could do with the game on the line. I've always said it. If it's a tightly contested game, I'm taking the Steelers. You have to blow the Steelers out. You cannot keep it close with that defense. If you do not blow the Steelers out, they will fight and claw to win that football game. That's just what they do. You have to blow the Steelers out. No ifs, ands, or buts. You have to blow the Steelers out. Simple as that. It's as simple as that. We didn't do it. We lost the game. You play a close game against the Steelers, you're just asking to lose that game. The Steelers love playing gritty games. They love playing those ugly, close games that come down to the wire. Those are the exact games they want because they know they can win those. They're not keeping up in the shootout. They're not. I don't blame Lamar in this one. We have to close games. The only blame I hold on Lamar is for throwing that pick. I know he wanted to give a chance to Odell, but in that situation, you cannot try to feed him in that one. Odell is coming back from injury. He's rusty. He's just got back. I'm not throwing that ball to Odell. So that's the only thing I hold Lamar Jackson accountable for. But his receiver's not catching the ball. That's not on him. That's not on him at all. Let me see this. It stands. It is a fumble recovered by the Niners. And the Niners are going to take over inside the red zone. This is a terrible situation for the Cowboys. Once again, the Cowboys continue to turn the ball over in the worst possible moment. Warner punched that ball out with full force. You can't even say Tony Parker. You can't even say Tony Pollard was not protecting the ball. That's just a fantastic play by Warner. He punched the ball out. Pollard was trying to hold on to that ball, but it got punched out. Quick play here to Deebo Samuel. He picks up a couple yards. Second down coming up here for the Niners. Yeah, he threw it to him because the other wide receiver's confidence was shattered. Lamar didn't trust him, and Odell had dropped the ball that whole game. I don't blame him. But you can't make a throw on that pass. I would prefer for him to just take off than try to throw that one right there. I'm not going to try to fit that in. I would prefer Lamar to just take off in that moment and be like, you know what? I'll go for the touch. I'll just take off and see if I can get there, and then we'll just kick 3. I cannot put the ball at risk. It's a one-on-one matchup on a fade play in the end zone. I'm not doing it. Second down and 4. And that's actually going to end the first quarter. I thought they might be able to get one more playoff before the end of the first quarter. That will not happen. The Niners up 7-0 inside the red zone of the Cowboys. They're looking to extend their lead to 14. I'm not dealing with these commercials. But right now, the Niners are doing their job. The Niners are doing their job. And they're playing well. Yeah, defense is definitely balling. I expected this from the Niners. Like I said, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised the Niners defense is balling. And I'm not surprised they forced a turnover. I told you, man. Dallas is going to learn the hard way, man. You dealing with the Niners team that is just better than you. The Cowboys have not shown the capability of beating this Niners team right now. They have plenty of time left in this game, but boy, are they getting cooked. They are absolutely getting cooked right now, and it ain't looking good. It ain't looking good. Because right now, they could be down 14-0, and that's the worst possible thing that can happen for them. Being down 14-0 would be the worst possible scenario the Cowboys can find themselves in. You're on the road, by the way, in the Niners territory. Ooh, wait a minute. No, please. If we're taking, let me check this real quick. Let me check something real quick. Oh, I gotta make sure this is not the case here. I can't wait for some of these losses. I see a couple losses on our schedule. Oh my God. We're getting cooked on Christmas against the Niners. I didn't realize that game was in San Francisco. We got to take the Niners on in San Francisco on Christmas? Bro, I'm spending time with my family. I'm not watching that game. First of all, I don't even think I can get a stream on that. If it's Christmas Day, I don't even know if I'm going to be home for that. Bro, I'm going to be sitting with my family on Christmas Day watching us get killed in San Francisco? That's not fun. I at least hoped, because the Dolphins game is in Baltimore. The Dolphins game's in Baltimore. The Rams game is in Baltimore. So I thought the Lions game is in Baltimore. Some of these games I thought was going to be at home for us, so we can sit back and say we got home field. But we got to go play in San Fran on Christmas Eve. Boy, we are getting cooked. Why are you No, I'm not worrying about a game. I was just thinking about when we had to play them. I didn't know about when we had to play them, because I was thinking, like, we do have to play them, because someone brought it up early on that we had to play them. I'm like, wait a minute. I know we have to play them, but are we playing them on the road or at home? I didn't know about that, so I just had to make sure. I was just checking the schedule to make sure when we played them. I thought we were playing them at home, but we're playing them on the road, because I'm like, wait a minute, San Francisco is a really tough place to play. Look at Christian McCaffrey breaking free, getting down to the one. Did he fumble the football? Oh my God, Christian McCaffrey fumbled the football. This could be the best case scenario. This could be the very best case scenario for the Cowboys. Did the Cowboys defense do what they need to do and force a turnover? They really need this badly. Cowboys cannot afford to go down 14-0. They need this to be a turnover. It's a turnover! The Cowboys have recovered the ball. Christian McCaffrey fumbled the ball at the 1-yard line, and the Dallas defense recovers. Wow. Both running backs fumbling in the worst case scenario. The offense gets bailed out. Tony Park. Oh, wow. Look at this. Oh, no. He landed right on top of the defender. So when the ball came out, if he hadn't landed on the defender, that's just him being down by contact. But he landed on top of Lewis when the ball came out. So that is absolutely a fumble. It's a clean fumble, clean strip and recovery. McCaffrey fumbles at the 1, and the Cowboys have life. McCaffrey fumbles at the 1. Oh, he actually fumbles at the 2. So he fumbles at the 2, and the Cowboys have life. What a play by the Dallas defense, keeping their team alive. If they go down 14, they are cooked. We also got rid of the away games. Yes, we did, for the AFC North. Oh, yeah, the Miami Heat played the 76ers on Christmas Day. I probably won't be here to I don't even know if I'm going to be here for Christmas, so I don't even know if I'm going to be live streaming any games. We played bad. We look bad right now, but I like our chance. We play better as underdogs and play up to competition. That's cool. That doesn't really work on the Niners, though. When you got a team that plays the same way every single Sunday and they work like an efficient unit, using that whole we play up to your competition, that's great. That's kind of a hold. Dak's going to launch it down the field. Oh, my God, what a defensive play. He just knocks it out of bounds. Gallup would have had a beautiful catch down the sideline. It is a great defensive stop. Second down coming up here. We look bad right now, but I like our chances. We play better as underdogs. We'll see. I still think we're gonna make the playoffs, but again, I don't know how they're gonna look during that time. That is a fantastic defensive play right there. Second down and 10 here. Quick throw, bit high, but it is caught, and a pickup of 8 yards. Gallup went up high to make that catch. Third down and short coming up here. Can Dallas get a little bit of room here? Can they get themselves out of the goal line? We're in the second quarter, 14:35 left to go here in the first half. Can they get themselves out of this hole? The good news is Dallas did kick the ball off, so they're going to get the ball in the second half. Niners started with the ball first, so Dallas knows they do have the second half to get themselves together. Third down here. Dak, pump fakes, pump fakes, pump fakes again. Dak, hold on to the ball. He gets sacked. And the Niners defense still holds up. This is a defensive battle right now. The Niners defense isn't flinching. The Dallas defense isn't flinching. Dak Prescott's, his jersey's already getting dirty because he's getting smoked right now. Warner has been a feaster tonight. Already caused the fumble. Then he's going to go and get the sack on Dak Prescott. There's nothing Dak could have done there. Oh my goodness. Dak Prescott is dealing with a lot of pressure. That might be the third sack that's happened today in this game so far. The Niners defense is on it. Here comes the punt. Niners going to get the ball back here, and they're going to get some space to run this down. Uh-oh. He's got a little bit of room. Uh-oh. He's getting inside the 40, and the Niners offense is going to have great field position to start off this next drive. They weren't able to capitalize on the turnover, but their defense packed up the Cowboys with ease. Another 3-and-out for the Cowboys offense. And once again, that Dallas defense has to go back out there. Warner is playing like a machine, and he is shutting everything down. This Niners team is scary, man. This Niners team is certainly scary. My Steelers got cooked by the Niners, so I wish you good luck. Yeah, we're going to have a real fun time with that. With the way our offense constantly fumbles the ball, we're going to have a fun time. We can't stop fumbling the ball. Niners are going to get, oh my God. Our offensive line is going to get cooked by that front seven. You just got to hope. Oh, here comes a bunch of trick plays. Purdy down the field. Wide open is Kittle. Kittle racing. Touchdown. A trick play. It's like a fake end around that leads to a flea flicker. And you end up getting Kittle streaking down the sideline, wide open, one play, 38 yards, 10 seconds, and the Niners take a 2-possession lead in this game. Wow. 2 touchdown passes here in the first half by Brock Purdy. Cowboys defense is shocked. They cannot believe what happened here. This is how you play design. Kyle Shanahan is in his bag right now. That was executed beautifully, and Kittle was just left wide open and just rolls in for his second touchdown of the game. George Kittle is dealing. George Kittle is cooking. Brock Purdy is dealing, and the Niners take a 14-point lead. 14-0 game with 13-16 left to go in the first half. Dallas is in trouble. They have to figure something out on offense. They have to figure something out offensively. Otherwise, they are getting cooked. They got to figure something out. They got to figure something out quickly or they're getting cooked. Who's the most underrated Raven and who's the most overrated? I don't know. I don't really have an answer for that. I know most people are going to say the most overrated is Ronnie Stanley because we talk about how much impact he has on the offensive line, but the dude can't stay healthy. I know people will probably throw that in. You know? You can't really say OBJ is the most overrated. I mean, according to his contract, I guess he'd be the most overrated, but no one expected him to go be a huge, huge like impact on his offense. Who sat back and thought OBJ was going to stay healthy and be a gigantic impact on his offense? No, we thought he could produce something. He hasn't produced much, but we thought he could produce something. I should have listened to you when you said I'd bench Lamar Jackson if they were playing the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. I told you, yeah, Geno Stone would probably be the most underrated player. I would agree with that one. I warned you. Lamar Jackson in this offense always seems to fold against the Steelers defense. And this one, John, I would say this. It wasn't even Lamar's fault this time because Lamar was dealing and guys just weren't catching the football. So it's not even Lamar Jackson's fault. But for some reason, whenever we play against Steelers defense, our offense forgets how to offense. So sorry about that. But yeah, I warned you. Don't ever try to pick that situation, bro. No, he's saying that because he only got 9 points. He had Lamar in his fantasy team, and he asked me last week, should he take Lamar Jackson or should he bench him? And I said, bench against the Steelers defense, you better bench him because that's going to be an ugly game. You're going to see an ugly game, and you're probably not going to get a lot of points from him. He was like, nah, you know what? I'll take him. I had Dak. I didn't know what to do. Oh, you were cooked either way. Because Dak right now isn't doing anything for you. So you were kind of cooked. You were kind of cooked, huh? I mean, Dak still has a chance to do something in this game. So you just hold on and see what Dak can do. But, like, that was a double-edged sword right there. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't really hell. Most of the fault doesn't even lie on Lamar Jackson. That receiving corps has got to take a real good look at themselves and wonder how could we go out there and disappoint our quarterback like that. Everybody got to be held accountable. That was pathetic. So the Niners right now are cooking. Niners are cooking. Ain't nobody know where these fans that got on that field are today. What are your thoughts about Zay Flowers this season? Zay Flowers has been great for the Ravens so far this season. He just had his rookie moment in this game. He had 2 deep passes he dropped. And then he had a third one for a first down that he dropped. So he had 3 drops in this game. Like I said, Zay's a rookie. He had his rookie moment. It is what it is. It's great to see Dak's not throwing a lot of picks. Oh, yeah, one of them, he stumbled looking for the ball. It wasn't good. It was not good. What's Dak looking like so far for this game? Well, he hasn't done anything. It's been a lot of 3 and outs. Man, my throat is dry. I should drink some tea after this. It's been a lot of 3 and outs for Dak Prescott and the Cowboys offense, so that's pretty much what's been happening. They're going to hand it off to Pollard here, and he's going to pick up 2 yards, maybe 3. Second down coming up for the Cowboys. Yeah, I have water. I've been drinking water, so I mean the water is not helping out. So I'm gonna drink like some green tea. I got I have some green ginger tea upstairs, so I'll drink some green ginger tea and see if that helps my throat out for the most part. So yeah, I've been drinking water. I've been drinking water this entire time, but I like to counter that with some tea. Also helps because I'm probably gonna go to sleep after this game. There is a Cowboys defender down, and it's similar to like regular tea, but like it's probably a lot. Green tea doesn't really have any sugar. Well, then again, most teas don't have sugar. So green tea is kind of it's more of a healthy option for the most part. So I mean, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like regular tea, but I guess healthier. So yeah, it is what it is. I mean, people play fantasy because you can win money on that. So yeah. Oh, okay. I usually drink sweet tea. Yeah, I mean, I don't really drink sweet. I don't drink tea like that in general, so I wouldn't really know much about the whole tea aspect. I only really drink tea when I'm like I only drink tea when I'm looking to like when my throat is like either like really dry or it's causing me to cough a lot. 2nd down and 7 here for the Dallas Cowboys. Nice end-around play here. Can they pick up the first down? He came close. Are they going to give it to him? He's short. 3rd and inches. He's short. I thought the Cowboys picked up their first down of the game. The Cowboys have yet to pick up a first down. Brandon Cooks almost got it. It's 3rd and inches. Can the Dallas offense finally get their first down? They're going to push here with a quarterback sneak, and they're going to actually pick up their first down of the game. That is a huge first down for the Cowboys. You're down 14. You got to get something going. You think having J.K. would have been big in the Colts and Steelers game? Yeah. Absolutely. But you know, it's what it is. I drink tea regularly. It calms the mind for me. It definitely helps out. It soothes my body, it calms me down, and it helps me sleep. 1st and 10. Handoff here. Ooh, couple of broken tackles. That could have been a loss for like 2. Instead, he gets a gain for 6. Great run here. Dallas needs a touchdown. You cannot settle for a field goal here. Dallas needs a touchdown. They need to put some points on the board. Their offense cannot afford to get off this field once again without doing anything. Dallas needs a touchdown. No question about it. They need a touchdown. Dak rolling to his right. He connects with Cooks, and they pick up a first down. And the Dallas offense is finally starting to move. The Cowboys need to find some sort of rhythm. They need to get in some sort of rhythm. And right now on this drive, they are finding themselves. Can they finish this off with some points on this drive? We will see. 1st and 10. Deep drop back. Dak throws over the middle. It is caught by Pollard. Couple yards picked up. 2nd down coming up here for the Cowboys. Harbaugh said the plan was to kick the field goal, but said there was a miscommunication. Lamar Jackson wasn't expecting snap. I saw that. Is anything surprising? There's always miscommunications. I wonder how many points the Titans will beat us by next week. Oh, you know Derrick Henry's about to beast and feast. Should be a fun one. Still think the Ravens can win, but we'll see. A tackle behind the line. They tried to toss it to Pollard. It did not work. That may be a loss of 1 unless he got back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down coming up here for the Cowboys. Cowboys got to get this. They got to convert this. It's a 3rd and long situation. They got to convert this. Let's see what Mike McCarthy is cooking up for this Cowboys offense, because we know he's calling the plays offensively. Ooh, boy, you need a huge play here because you have to pick up this first down. They're near midfield. This is the best drive they've had so far. They cannot afford to go back to that sideline with no points. You put the pressure on your defense. Huge first down here. Dak takes a snap. Here we go. Pressure's coming. Dak delivers, fires, caught, first down. A huge pickup here for the Cowboys. He got it to Ferguson. First down, they're in Niners territory. That was a huge play for the Niners. You had to have that play happen. First down, Dallas. That's a big play for them. They could not afford to go back to that sideline with no points. Great execution here. Dak had he had a little bit of time. He found Ferguson. Ferguson ran a great route. And just like that, it's 1st and 10 inside the Niners' 32-yard line. Dak takes a snap, looking, checks it down, and woo! Checks it down, and woo! That was a hit. That was a hit. 2nd down coming up. Someone just got tattooed. Crazy to see guys catching the ball. Must feel nice. Man, we always want a lot of things, but we don't get a lot of things from the Ravens. Ben Johnson would be a great hire for a head coach. But it is what it is. Last time we played Derek, we locked them up. Yes, we did. When was the last time we played them? It's been a while. Was the last time we played them in the playoff game? 2nd and 10. Pressure's coming. Dak gets it out quickly. The pressure was really coming out there. He had to be careful. They are fighting out there. It's about a 6-yard gain. 3rd down. Yeah, the last time we faced off against them was the playoff game. So we'll see what happens. It's been 3 years since we've seen them. 3rd down and 4 coming up here. The offensive line has done a pretty good job giving Dak some time to find some guys and throw here. 3rd down and 4. They're sending everybody. Dak's got to be quick. Dak's going to launch it. He has a receiver. It is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Touchdown, Cowboys. What a throw and what a play by the Dallas Cowboys. They find the end zone. 11 plays, 78 yards. 5.5 minutes of time of possession. That is a hell of a throw by Dak Prescott, and that is an amazing play right there. He gets it to Turpin for the touchdown. Executed well. Pressure was coming. Dak had some time. He launched it down the field just before he got hit. Turpin turned on the Jets, got open, got that ball, touchdown, and the Cowboys have officially made this a football game. That was a must-needed drive by Dallas. You're down 14 against the Niners in San Francisco. You had to have this drive and then a touchdown. Dallas goes down the field, scores a touchdown. They keep this game close. Keep in mind, Dallas does get the ball coming out of halftime, so they know if their defense can hold up, they have a chance to potentially tie this game. 7:45 left to go in the first half. Dak Prescott and the offense with a huge response to make this a competitive game. You got the new 2K? Nope, I don't really look to buy the new Madden or 2K. It's usually the same thing for me. I don't look to buy it. I'm not really interested in doing that for the most part. Anytime I'm playing one of those games, it's usually because I got gifted it. Yeah, it's not about taking notes, Cass. It's not about taking notes, I'm sure. It's not about taking notes. It's about executing the notes you've taken. Ravens don't really know how to do that, so yeah. But the game has been great so far. Whew. All right, man. It is tough. It is tough. It is tough. The Vikings continue to lose football games. Same old, same old. It is what it is. I have not played Sonic Project Ghost. I haven't like bought a game in a while. I haven't even played video games like that consistently in a while. So I haven't played it. I've seen some of people have showed it on YouTube. So I've seen some of it on there, and it looks to be great from what I've seen so far. It's free? Where? I actually haven't looked for it. I haven't played any games, so I don't know if it's something you pay. Wait, isn't that a? Oh yeah, it's a fan project. So, you know, I might look for it. I might look for it later. I know it's still early, but who would you pick as of right now to win both conferences? Niners from the Western, jeez, basketball. Niners from the NFC, and I'm still picking the Chiefs until further notice. Chiefs, Niners. That would be my pick right now through both conferences. Chiefs, Niners. So that's what I would have. A Chiefs-Niners Super Bowl after 5 weeks. Boy. First down and 10 here for the Niners. Purdy takes a snap, throws over the middle. He has a wide open Brandon Ayuk. Catches it, first down, picked up by the Niners. They move the chains. I thought you were going to say Dolphins and Eagles. Until somebody beats the Chiefs, I cannot fully put my belief in anybody else. What I'm hoping for, T, is the Dolphins in the Super Bowl if it's not the Ravens. I would love the Ravens there, but the Ravens haven't shown me any reason to believe they're going to be in the Super Bowl. So if it's not the Ravens, the Dolphins in the Super Bowl, because I think a Dolphins-Niners Super Bowl would be exciting. But again, until I see somebody actually beat this team consistently in the playoffs, you know that the Chiefs are going to be in the AFC title game every single year. That doesn't change. I'm just still going to stick with the Chiefs until further notice. So yeah, Chiefs-Niners. I would love Dolphins-Niners, but yeah, I'm going to have to go Chiefs-Niners. Which I hope is not the case, because the Dolphins have an exciting offense that I would love to see. Second down and 4 here. Play fake. Purdy stepping up, firing downfield. Who was he throwing to? That's going to be intentional grounding. Who was he throwing to? Oh, he was outside the pocket, so no intentional grounding. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Steelers fan here. My friend is a Ravens fan. He hates me because now he has to wear a Steelers jersey for a week. Don't know why he made that bet. I could have told him that was a terrible bet. He made it before the game. If Ravens won, I would have to burn my Pickens jersey. Yeah, I don't know why he made that bet. He should know those games always get iffy. And the Ravens are not a team I would trust consistently to win games. Over the middle. Oh my God. 3rd and 4. That led to a collision. Penalty's going to be called here on the Cowboys defense because they really banged up McCaffrey there. Who would you take to win if the Dolphins and Niners play? I would take the Dolphins and Niners and Bills versus Niners. Either way, I'm picking the Niners to win. I'll pick the Niners against the Dolphins. I'll pick the Niners against the Bills. I pick the Niners. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense, and then personal foul on the defense. 2 penalties by Dallas. This defense cannot be giving up unnecessary penalties. First of all, even if you don't call the unnecessary roughness, the taunting play would have been enough. Yeah, that's helmet to helmet. That is clear helmet to helmet. There's nothing you can do there. That was clear helmet to helmet. That was going to get called. If you're the Cowboys defense, he led. Actually, wasn't even. I'm not even sure if it was fully helmet to helmet, but he led with the shoulder and hit him in the head. Either way, he hit him in the head. And the taunt was the problem. Why would you taunt him? Even if they didn't rule this to be unnecessary roughness, you still get the penalty because you're taunting him. 5 penalties for 45 yards so far in this game. Dallas continues to hurt themselves. 1st and 10. They're going to toss it to McCaffrey here. McCaffrey gets swallowed behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose about 2 yards. What game are you most excited for on the Ravens schedule? Their game against the Dolphins. Ravens versus Dolphins or Ravens versus Niners on Christmas Eve. Those are the only 2 games I'm really looking forward to. An underrated game that I feel should be fun to watch, Ravens and Lions. But yeah, past that, I'm looking at the Ravens and Dolphins and the Ravens and Niners. That's 2 games I'm excited to watch. 2nd and 12 here. They're in Cowboys territory, but they need to get into field goal range. Purdy, quick throw. They set up the screen. Here comes McCaffrey. McCaffrey getting space. McCaffrey picking up the first down. McCaffrey getting down to the 21-yard line. The Niners continue to move the football, and this Dallas defense needs to hold. Don't give up a touchdown. Are you surprised your team lost? No. Not surprised. Like I said, it's Ravens Steelers. Anything can happen. I'm not surprised in the slightest. McCaffrey getting space. They ran the screen perfectly, and he got what he needed to get. 1st and 10. Purdy's dealing. McCaffrey's eating. Kittle is eating. Here we go. Hand it off here. Great run up the middle, picking up about 9 yards. 2nd down coming up here for the Niners. The Cowboys defense cannot give up a touchdown here. If they make this a 10-point game, it's a 10-point game. What's going on with the Bills? There's some inconsistencies occurring in their offense. Josh Allen has been up and down this year, and there's just a lot of problems. It's similar to the issues the Vikings are dealing with. Only difference is the Bills were able to handle some of these other guys that they faced off against. But there's some inconsistencies. A lot of offenses have been inconsistent this year. So it is what it is. Either way, shout out to the Jags for getting back on track. Another run up the middle and a first down picked up. This Cowboys defense must be tired at this point. We're under 4 minutes left to go. Dallas does get the ball coming out of halftime, but they're not trying to be down 14 again. Dolphins, Lions, and Niners are going to smoke us. Sorry for being negative. I feel like emo Jimmy Butler right now. Would not be surprised if we lose to those teams. But again, our defense doesn't really get smoked. Honestly, the Lions, the Niners, and the Dolphins should be fantastic tests to see how good this defense is. We don't know how good the Ravens defense is. We're going to find out when we go up against those 3 teams. Question is, can our offense do anything? Because if not, we will look like we're going to get smoked. 1st and goal here. Purdy looking. He's still dealing. Over the middle. It's caught. Deebo Samuel. He gets dropped at the 1. Deebo was spinning. He was trying to reach out. He got dropped at the 1. 3:10 left to go. The Cowboys defense is holding on by a thread. Deebo Samuel made a fantastic catch and legitimately was extending and reaching. I thought Deebo was going to have that. It was damn near 4 Cowboy defenders that got there and said, no, Deebo, no. So obviously what you're going to do is you're going to hand this off to Christian McCaffrey because you're going to hand this off to Christian McCaffrey. So Christian McCaffrey can keep up the roll of touchdowns, right? Yeah, there you go. McCaffrey in, touchdown. And just like that, it's a 14-point lead once again. Sherm, the game is not over. Sherm, the game is far from over. There's 2:36 left on the clock. There is 2:36 left on the clock. Dallas gets the ball back coming out of halftime. Dallas has 2.5 minutes to go down the field, score a touchdown, and go into halftime with it being a 7-point game. If they can do that, they're still in this game. Oh! A personal foul on the Niners offense. This isn't going to be a touchdown. Is this on the Niners? Would it shock you if the Steelers sweep the Ravens? No, we always seem to fold against that team. Are they saying this is against the offense or the defense? Actually, I think they're saying personal foul against the defense. So this might be on the Cowboys. We'll see. Let's see. Oh. So yeah, never mind. The touchdown counts. The play, the personal foul happened after the play. So it's just going to be on the Niners. Personal foul. They started getting into it and throwing hands real quick. But still touchdown. Still 14-point game. Dallas, this is no time to panic. Focus, gather yourself, go out there and score another touchdown. If Dallas makes this a 7-point game, they come out of halftime with the football. So they can bring it back to a tie game. Dallas is going to have to execute here. 2:36 left to go. Dak and the offense have to deal here. They got to go down the field, score a touchdown before halftime, and make this a 21-14 game. If they can do that, Dallas is in position to be able to do something coming out of halftime because they do get the football. But yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if the Ravens sweep the Steelers. I would not. Sorry, not if the Steelers sweep the Ravens. I would not. They usually do that. They usually do that for the most part. Honestly, don't think anybody should be surprised if the Steelers sweep the Ravens. I wouldn't be surprised. I kind of expect it. Knowing how this Ravens team operates, I kind of expect it. I would be surprised. I wouldn't. I honestly wouldn't. When are you going to give your basketball predictions? You know, I never actually thought about giving my basketball predictions. What do you want to know? What do you want to know in terms of prediction for who I think is going to be in the playoffs for the Eastern Conference and Western Conference? And in terms of how it's going to go, what exactly would you want from me for my predictions? Because I could probably do it right now. I'm not sure if I'd be able to make a video about that. I didn't actually think about making my predictions because usually I don't focus on the seedings for the regular season. I'm more focused on the playoffs because if you've seen what the Miami Heat did, you can understand why I don't care about playoff seedings. But in terms of what you're looking to know for playoff seedings or whatever, what are you looking for in terms of prediction, Casper? Like playoff seedings, certain other things. What you specifically looking for? Because I think I have an idea of some of the teams I expect to see in the playoffs in the Eastern and Western Conference. Nuggets and Bucks finals. That's pretty much the easy pick. Bucks and Suns finals. I don't see the Suns getting to the finals. I'm not a believer in that Suns squad. Now it's really just KD. It's KD and it's Devin Booker and who else? Because CP3 is gone and DeAndre Ayton's been traded. So it's KD and CP. It's KD and Devin Booker and a bunch of other guys. Actually, wait, KD, Devin Booker, Bradley Beal. So that new big three, and then a bunch of other guys. There's no defense between the three of them. There's little to no defense between those three guys. I don't trust their size. I don't trust their depth. I still think if they take on the Nuggets, they would have serious trouble, and I would pick Denver over them. Are the Warriors done? No. As long as Steph Curry's still there, as long as you have the central core of Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green, they'll always be able to compete. And that's kind of just the mindset I have here. But yeah, Casper, in terms of what you're looking for your basketball prediction, if you're talking about predicting who's going to be in the playoffs, I can give you an idea for how the Eastern and Western Conference I think is going to go this year. Bucks probably won't make it to the finals as long as they stay healthy. That combination of Dame and Giannis is going to be tough to deal with because now you cannot load the box anymore. You can no longer load the box up on Giannis because now if you do that, well, now you got Dame. You think this is LeGoat's last season? No, LeBron, this is not his last season. LeBron is going to play this year. He's probably going to play next year. The man said he wanted to play with his son in the NBA. He's going to do that. So LeBron's not retiring anytime soon. Get that out of your mind. Until Bronny's in the NBA, LeBron's going to continue to do what he does. So, yeah. CeeDee Lamb has been locked up. Here we go. 2.5 left to go. Dallas got to take advantage of this. They have to score a touchdown on this drive. Dak Prescott takes the snap. Deep drop back. Going to check the ball down here to his tight end. Picks up about 6 yards here. Second down coming up for Dallas. They're going to have to go quickly here. Can they get one more play off before halftime? What about the Celtics? Aren't they a little better than the Bucks? I don't trust the Celtics. You want me to break this down? Okay, here's my thing. Wait, first of all, 2nd and 5. Incomplete. He was going for Pollard. Here's my thing about the Celtics. I'm not a fan of them, and I don't trust them. If you've seen the video, you would understand that, one, Jaylen Brown still can't dribble with his left hand. So that's going to be exploited once again in the playoffs. Tatum, unless he shows a level of consistency in the playoffs when it comes to scoring, I don't know if he's going to do that this year. And that's a big if. Drew Holiday's a nice piece, but that's not going to be enough to take you over the top against a team like Milwaukee. You've lost 3 defensive pieces and your leader of your basketball team. Hold on for a second. 3rd and 5. Dak, gotta find somebody. Checks it down. He got it, but he's short. Never mind. He caught it, but he's short. And it's a 2-minute warning. What do you do if you're Dallas? This is a big decision here. Do you punt the football? You got to punt the football here. You're going up against the Niners. This is tough. 2-minute warning. Niners get one last chance to get a score. Do you punt it if you're Dallas, or do you go for it here? It'll be a gutsy call. We're in commercial, so I'll tell you right now. Jaylen Brown still can't dribble with his left hand. That's going to be exploited again in the playoffs. He's going to be turning the ball over. I still don't trust in Jason Tatum's consistency as a scorer in these big moments. He has a lot of games where he's up and down. We know he's a superstar, but I don't trust in it. You got Jrue Holiday, but I don't think it's enough to get you over the top. And Kristaps Porzingis, you expect me to believe in Kristaps Porzingis. That's cool what he was doing in Washington, but I watched this man perform like a fraud right next to Luka in Dallas. First of all, he's already dealing with an injury that he has to recover from. So that's one. Two, I don't trust in Porzingis in terms of being able to deliver in the postseason. He has shown me that when it comes to him in the postseason, he don't show up. So until he can show me that he shows up, I'm not a believer in Kristaps Porzingis. Oh, and to make matters worse, they got worse as a defensive team. Grant Williams was a defensive guy for them. He's gone. Robert Williams was their rim protector, and he was actually somebody that brought Miami trouble. He's gone too. You're another defensive guy and the leader of your team in Marcus Smart is gone. I am not a believer in the Boston Celtics. Will they be one of the top 4 seeds in the Eastern Conference? Undoubtedly so. Will they make the playoffs? Absolutely. Will they probably go down on somewhat of a run in the playoffs? Yes. But would I pick them to get out of the Eastern Conference over someone like Milwaukee? No. I don't trust the Celtics. Again, Missoula's going to have to prove himself again. But yeah, like I said, I don't trust Jaylen Brown in these moments. He still can't dribble with his left hand. Tatum is an inconsistent scorer in the biggest stages, in the biggest moments. One day he'll play like a top 5 player, a superstar. The next day he's shooting like 5 for 19 and only has 15 points. You don't know what you're getting from him. Porzingis showed that he was somewhat fraudulent when he couldn't help Luka out. Luka was trying to run the fade with Kawhi and Paul George, and where was his help? Porzingis was doing nothing. He was either hurt or when he was on the court, he was doing nothing. So I don't believe in him. Jrue Holiday is solid, but again, that's not enough to take you over the top against Milwaukee. So no, I don't trust the Boston Celtics. But that's just me. Honestly, I feel very comfortable as a Heat fan if we see the Celtics again. The only team I'm afraid of in the Eastern Conference as a Heat fan is Milwaukee. Boston does not scare me in the slightest. 4th and 2. In fact, they made it easier. Bam will cook Porzingis. Porzingis is not fast enough to keep up with Bam. Robert Williams was athletic, so he was fast enough to keep up with someone like Bam, and he gave Bam trouble. If your biggest player, the biggest defender you're going to have on Bam is Porzingis, Bam is going to cook him. It's cool that you have Jrue Holiday, because Jimmy will be cooking him. And I don't care who you put on. And again, if you want to take Jrue Holiday off of him and say, well, now you're going to put Tatum on him, Jrue Holiday's going to have to guard somebody. And I trust in Caleb Martin. The only thing that bothers me about the Miami Heat is I don't like our point guard situation. That's it. Everything else, we got depth pieces all over the place. But we don't have this point guard situation figured out. And because we don't have that point guard situation figured out, I am a bit concerned heading into the season because you need to have a good point guard. But yeah, I'm not concerned. The Heat need another star player. It's pretty much been like that. Won't stop the Heat from going on a run, potentially. But if you want to win a championship, we do need that other star player. But it is what it is. Miami likes doing things the hard way. Who's the Ravens of the NBA? That's a good question. I'd say the 76ers. Actually, wait. Yeah, because the 76ers, they constantly have their main guys either hurt or just not performing up to standards. Or maybe you could say the Grizzlies. I don't know. I would have to sit back and think about this. Yeah, I think the 76ers. 1st and 10. Or maybe the Bills. No, I don't think the Bills would be the 76ers because they at least stay healthy. I think the Celtics. No. Because I would say the 76ers would be. I think that's a good representation of who the Miami Heat. Of who the Baltimore Ravens are. They're not the Miami Heat. I wish the Ravens played like the Heat. Trade for Ja. Memphis is not getting rid of Ja. Good point. Harbaugh's Doc Rivers. Yeah, would not be surprised. He's literally coasting off of his one championship. So yeah, I would say that. But the thing is, Doc Rivers ain't even there anymore coaching the Sixers, so it's now Nick Nurse. They got rid of the Doc and brought in the Nurse. It's the first timeout used here by the Niners. Little over a minute left. Yeah, Doc and Coach H are the same. So yeah, I get some water. I really need some tea. But Lamar deserved his MVP. Lamar did deserve his MVP, unlike Joel Embiid. But damn, the similarities are really there. To me, the Miami Heat are the 49ers. Just ultimately come up short. You are absolutely right. Good stop here on 2nd down and 2. Dallas may want to try to use a timeout to get the ball back, but they're not calling the timeout. They're gonna let the clock run. Oh, now they call timeout. 3rd down here. You know what? Yeah, the Miami Heat are the 49ers. I can give you that because both of them are well coached. Well, they're not the most talented team, but they do have talent. They're highly coached, and no matter how you look at it, they compete in the playoffs. They go deep into the postseason, but they just come up short. Miami's been to three Eastern Conference Finals and 2 NBA Finals in the last 4 years. The Niners have been to 3 NFC title games and a Super Bowl in the last 4 years, and it has not worked out. Because 2019, 2019 they won the Super Bowl. 2020, they got all the way to. Actually, they didn't get to the NFC title game in 2020. They got knocked out. 2021, they win the NFC title game. 2022, they were back in the NFC title game. They lost to the Rams in 2021. They lost to the Eagles last year. 3rd and 2. Over the middle. Caught. Oh, he dropped it. So, with a minute left, Dallas gets the football back. The Heat and the Ravens winning a championship in the same year would be so nice. It actually happened, Sherm. 2012. The 2012-2013 season, the Baltimore Ravens went on to win Super Bowl 47. About 5 months later, the Miami Heat went on to win the NBA Finals against the San Antonio Spurs. And that's funny because you saw that historical game, the Mile High Miracle against Denver that helped them out. And then you remember later on in that year where you would watch Ray Allen hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. So there is 1 year where both the Heat and the Ravens have won a championship in the same time. And I hang on to that year with my dear life. I may never see the Ravens win a Super Bowl again. And who knows? Maybe I don't see the Miami Heat win a Super Bowl again in my lifetime. I will always have 2012. I can go back and watch the highlights of 2012 for the Ravens, and then I can go watch the highlights of that Miami Heat squad that won. So I got to see both my teams win a championship in the same year. I'm coolin'. Obviously, I'm not satisfied. I want to see my team win. Nobody likes watching their team lose. But I'm saying at least I am one of those fans that got to see his team win a championship. Who would be the Celtics then? The Bills? Well, it's kind of tough. That's probably the close. Nah. I'm really trying to think. Because at the end of the day, it would have been fun to say the Celtics or the Bills, but the Celtics broke free and got to the NBA Finals at least once. Honestly, the Celtics it would be the closest to the Bills because everyone always picks them to go the distance and win the championship. Everyone talks about the talent they have, but they never get the job done. And they choke. They choke. They lost to us in the bubble, and they lost to us again last year. The Bengals is interesting, but the Celtics have been doing it longer. The Celtics have been getting to conference finals since 2017. The Bengals just got it done through 2 years. So I can't pick the Bengals. I cannot. It's not like the Bengals will like that. The Bengals will be the Clippers. I can't say the Clippers. I can't say the Clippers right now. They're more like the Phoenix Suns. They're more like the Phoenix Suns. The Suns, like they finally started learning to win in this era. And it's like they finally broke free and got to the finals. And they were so close to winning that finals because the Suns were up 2-0 against the Bucks. And you saw at some point the Bengals were leading. But then the comeback by the Rams and the comeback by the Bucks ultimately led to both those other teams winning a championship game. So I'd say the Bengals are closer to the Suns than they are the Celtics. Celtics are probably closer to the Bills, but I don't know if there's a comparison because like the Celtics have been competing since 2017. 2017, they were in the conference finals. They've been at least in the conference finals. Conference finals, what, 4 times? They've been to the NBA Finals. They've been there consistently. They've been there at a longer pace, so it's hard to pick the Bengals. I would say the Suns. Warriors and Chiefs, that's a good comparison. Nobody cares about next Sunday night when the Bills are going to smoke the Giants. Nobody cares. Yeah, Warriors and Chiefs. Not in this era, not this iteration of the Chiefs. Not Chiefs, not this iteration of the Warriors being the Chiefs. But that is a great comparison. 50 seconds left. Can Dallas come up with some points? A field goal would do something here. Dak's going to extend the play. He's going to chuck it downfield. Does he have a man open? He does. But he's out of bounds. He got it to Cooks, who was out of bounds. Incomplete. 41 seconds. It's harder to compare NBA and NFL because there's way more current MVPs still in the league. Well, yeah, because like usually someone is winning it differently. Only MVPs in the league that are only MVPs in the league right now are Mahomes, Lamar, and Rodgers. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That is true. But the NFL and the NBA are different. So MVP for quarterback is kind of different for MVP in the NBA because in the NBA any position can win MVP, whereas in the NFL it's basically become a quarterback's award. A center can win MVP, i.e. Jokic. Point guards can win MVP, i.e. Steph Curry. You can get a small forward to win MVP, i.e. Kevin Durant, LeBron James. You can get a shooting guard to win MVP, i.e. Kobe. You can pretty much, who's Lamar? Well, You know, we always made the comparison of Lamar Jackson being like Giannis, but Giannis is broken free and won a championship, so it's tough to put Lamar in that conversation right now. So we probably have to look towards somewhere else for Lamar. Well, yeah, the Warriors in their prime, absolutely. The Warriors in their prime from 2015 to 2019, absolutely. And then you can give them that run they had in 2022. But I'm talking about this iteration. Lamar is Jimmy Butler, but Jimmy Butler can take his team to the finals. He's gotten to multiple finals appearances. He's gone on some deep playoff runs. Lamar hasn't been able to do so right now. That gets smoked. It'd be interesting. Funny enough, Lamar Jackson is my favorite player in the NFL, and Jimmy Butler is my favorite player in the NBA. Joel Embiid, but Lamar deserved his MVP. Embiid did not deserve his MVP. Embiid did not deserve his MVP. However, I will say in the span of that, immense talent for Joel Embiid. Immense talent. You always believe that you can compete with Joel Embiid for a championship. Unfortunately, there's been moments where he hasn't been able to perform at his best due to unforeseen circumstances, i.e., a certain player that decided he did not want to freaking shoot the basketball in Ben Simmons. Or it's a situation where he's hurt. So Joel Embiid is not a bad comparison. It's not. Either way, guys, we have finally reached halftime. Dallas does get the ball coming out of halftime. Niners up 21-7. Dallas has to do something, and they have to do it quickly. They cannot afford to continue to play behind against this Niners team. The Niners are way too good, and if they continue to play from behind, they're gonna get cooked. So the Cowboys need to put something together and figure this thing out. With that being said, guys, Flacco would have been the Jimmy Butler of... No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't. Let's not disrespect Jimmy Butler like that. I'm kidding. But, like, no. Because that's just trying to say Jimmy Butler's average, which Jimmy Butler has not been average. There's a reason that man has been a multi-time All-Star, and he's been an All-NBA player. Flacco made the Pro Bowl... Well, quote, technically made the Pro Bowl in 2014 and didn't go. Either way, guys, I will see you in the second half. We'll see what the Cowboys can do then. All right, we are back. Let's see if I get my hat. I'm literally in the middle of something while this game is happening, so I'll see what I can do. 2nd and 5. Dak throws down the field, and he connects with CeeDee Lamb, and CeeDee Lamb's breaking a tackle, and CeeDee Lamb is getting into Niners territory. Obviously, the Cowboys need to come out with an intensity, and they have to score on this drive. They absolutely have to score on this drive, no question. They need to score on this drive, and they know it, which is why you're seeing them. Which is why you're seeing them come out with this level of energy. And we get a slip here from Tony Pollard. 2nd down coming up here for the Cowboys. Dak's going to have to make some plays. Cowboys have more to lose. Yeah. He should have tried to get Dame. I'm not wasting my time with that. You already know how we feel about that. 2nd down and 11. But your Cowboys definitely have more to lose. They have a lot to prove here. Losing this game would be a bad look for them. It'll just show that they can't be the Niners. Nice throw across the middle. Caught. Puts them in a 3rd and manageable situation. 3rd down for the Cowboys. Here. They got to be able to do something here. 3rd down coming up here for the Cowboys. They got to convert this, man. They need points here. They're already in field goal range, but you can't settle for a field goal here. And they get nothing there. They're going to have to take a field goal here. They're going to take a field goal. They're going to have to go for a field goal here. That's not what they were looking for. That was not what they were looking for at all. Field goal is up. 50-yard field goal. It is good. And Dallas comes out of the locker room and puts up 3 points to make it a 21-10 game. Their defense is going to have to be on it if they're going to find a way to win this game. They came out of the locker room and put some points on the board, so that's a good thing. Unfortunately, it's only 3. 21-10 game here. Let's see what the Niners do coming out of halftime. See if they can put some points on the board. Can they extend their lead? If you're the Cowboys defense, you got to make a stop here and get the ball back to Dak. I hate having to do 2 things at once. Either way, Niners getting ready to get this ball back. Not sure what to say. Our town's feeling the pain, football and baseball. It is what it is. I'm not worried. Who's my GOAT? Don't really have a GOAT because I personally do not care. What a shame. The Cowboys and our team could have the same record again. It is what it is. Same old, same old. Here's the thing. about football that really sucks, man. But it's a big part of why the sport is why every game is treated the way it is. When your team loses, your entire week sucks because you lost that Sunday, so you have to deal with it the rest of that Sunday. Monday, you're recovering from the loss. Tuesday, you're fully getting over the loss. Wednesday, it's time to turn the page because we're getting ready to enter next week. Thursday, you're looking towards that other opponent saying, please don't lose again. Friday, you're preparing yourself as you're getting close. Saturday, you're sitting there thinking, okay, in 24 hours, we're going to play. Hopefully, we do well. Sunday, the game happens, and if you lose again, the whole process starts up. If you win, that Monday's Victory Monday, you get to chill out. Tuesday, you're still thinking about that win. Wednesday, you turn the page. Thursday, you're hoping you have that same Victory Monday happening. Friday, you start thinking about some of the aspects of the games that can happen. Saturday, you're 24 hours away. Sunday, you play the game. That's the tough part about football. This loss that we suffer, it's going to be in the air for the next 3 days. It's going to be in the air for the next 3 days. Whereas in basketball, you lose on Tuesday, you can redeem yourself on Friday. It is what it is. The 49ers scored another touchdown. The Cowboys will be joining us in the House of Pain. I mean, they pretty much know they can't be, they really can't. But yeah, especially losing to your divisional rival. You know, if we would have lost the Browns like that, at the end of the day, I don't think anybody would have said much. But the fact that we can't beat the Steelers, and it's a fact, with or without Lamar, we cannot beat the Steelers, it becomes an annoyance. It's an issue. It's like, why can't we beat this team? Why can't we beat this team? That's just the question that keeps being asked. Here we go, Niners. First drive here, and right off the bat, you're going to get a false start from the Niners. First play, they start off with a false start here. First and 15. Brock Purdy fires over the middle. Oh, what a catch! What a throw! What a catch to Ayuk. First down. That was a perfect throw by Brock Purdy to Ayuk over the hands of the defenders to get right in the hands of Ayuk. Fantastic throw. Huge gain. First down. Dak Prescott does not look happy. First down and 10 here for the Niners. Here we go. Gonna hand it off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey gonna break out of an initial tackle, pick up about 4 yards. Second down coming up here for the Niners. Second and 6. They're going to get it back to McCaffrey. McCaffrey's going to pick up a couple yards. Third down coming up here. It really should have been more, and he's not wrong. This Cowboys defense needs to make a stop. Can't afford to give them any more points right now. Until they can make this a close game, they have to make a stop here. The Dallas defense, third down and 4, gotta make a stop here if you're Dallas. Oh, I did not want to have to do something like this. Third down and 4. Cowboys defense sending some pressure. Purdy gonna throw. Perfect throw to Ayuk. Ayuk gets inside the goal line. Oh, the Cowboys defense is sick. Brock Purdy is dealing and diming. Flag on the play. Perfect throw after perfect throw. Oh! A hold on the offense just ruined this play. You had a perfect throw by Brock Purdy to Brandon Ayuk, and one offensive lineman decided to hold, and essentially that could be the difference in this game. A hold like that could be the difference in this game. Oh my goodness. If they don't pick up this first down, if Dallas gets the ball and goes down the field and score a touchdown, that's a 14-point swing. Wow. Wow. Third and 14. He's going to take another shot down the field, and he still found somebody. This time, Deebo Samuel. And Deebo Samuel gets right back to that spot. The Cowboys defense, I cannot believe they gave that up. You got bailed out by a holding call, and you give up another big play. So the Niners, the Cowboys can't hang with the Niners. Dak is just silent. He's just watching this happen. He knows there's nothing he can do. The Cowboys can't hang with the Niners. I told you I was waiting for week 5. I don't care what you do. I don't care about the rest of the season or all these other games. If you can't beat the Niners, you're in for a rude awakening come playoff time. And it's going to happen for the Cowboys. They can't hang with these boys. Brock Purdy, 11-17, 199 yards and 2 touchdowns. They can't hang with these boys. Purdy over the middle. It is caught. 8-yard pickup. Second down coming up here for the Cowboys. They better find a way to pick him off. Oh, my goodness. Second down and 3. They're going to hand this ball off, and the defense is going to make a nice stop here to force third down and short. Third down coming up here. It has not been great for them. It has not been great for the Cowboys, but they have got to find a way to hold on and settle for a field goal. They have got to find a way to hang on and settle for a field goal. Purdy found the man. It's Kittle again. 3 touchdown receptions for George Kittle. And the Niners are just cooking the Cowboys. It's over. 7 plays, 75 yards. They can't hang. They're going to get embarrassed. It's over. The Cowboys are they're getting embarrassed right now. If there's anything you need to see that showcases to you that the Niners will handle the Cowboys in the playoffs as well, here it is. I don't care about what the Cowboys do the rest of the season. They can't hang with these boys. They're in for a rude awakening because they'll have to come back to San Francisco to take on this team, and they're not going to beat them. Brock Purdy is cooking this defense. It's over. The Cowboys are not winning a damn thing. That's Super Bowl hope. You can hold on to it until you meet the Niners because they'll be sure to end your dreams real quick. 28-10. 28-10. You believe in Dak Prescott now? 28-10. You're getting smoked. Brock Purdy's cooking up this Cowboys defense left and right. George Kittle's been eating. Brock Purdy is looking like a top 5 quarterback. He's smoking this team. Y'all don't got a shot in beating these guys. It's over. Prepare for the playoff disappointment. You'll come join me on the couch because my Ravens will be right there with you. But prepare for the playoff disappointment. Y'all not going to no damn Super Bowl. So just prepare for that. I just want to tell you that now. Just prepare yourself because you won't be doing anything here. You know, just prepare yourself. I just wanted to give you that, you know. Sometimes it helps giving you the bad news early on. I don't know why you assumed that you guys were going to do anything significant, but you know it is what it is. You know, I like to make assumptions too, you know. I thought my team would be able to compete for a championship. Sometimes we're right, sometimes we're wrong. Cowboys aren't competing for anything. They can keep on pretending and keep on fooling themselves. They can't beat the Niners. They can't beat the Niners. That's all that needs to be said. Y'all cannot beat the Niners. So this assumption that you're going to find a way to get to the Super Bowl knowing you're going to have to go through this team, good luck with that. You can't beat the Niners. You're not winning anything. You cannot beat the Niners. You're not winning anything. So, good luck, Dallas. I hope that fear in your heart stays there for the rest of the season. As you sit back and think, yeah, we're playing well, we're doing our thing, but are we really going to be able to get past the Niners? Because you're going to have to come back to San Francisco. They can't beat the Niners. They're proving it right now. They cannot beat the Niners. It's over. Yeah, it just ain't looking good. It ain't looking good, bro. Bro, this is bad. If you're a Cowboys fan, you can't be looking at this and thinking anything you see here is good. You're pretty much cooked, bro. George Kittle has been cooking this entire defense all day, and I don't see a comeback happening. Unless Brock Purdy throws a pick six, I don't see a comeback happening. The Cowboys are going to get blown out. They can't hang with the Niners. They can't hang with the Niners, bro. So I hope the Cowboys sit back and realize that they're going to have to face off against the Niners in the postseason, and they're going to get beat again. So enjoy the rest of the regular season, but know when you face off against the Niners, it will be Judgment Day. And we'll all be there to watch you guys lose against them because we know you can't beat them. You can't beat them. You cannot beat them. Ain't nothing finna change. You cannot beat them. So 1st and 10 here for Dallas, who's getting blown out right now. 1st and 10. Quick throw, caught to CeeDee Lamb. Second down and 4 coming up here for the Cowboys. They're going to run this here and pick up the first down. Tony Parker picking up some good yardage. First down, Cowboys. Dak taking the snap. He's going deep. Does he have a man open there? That's a pick. And Dak has thrown an interception. This game is over. Dak just threw an arm punt. This game is over. Dak just threw an arm punt. He's getting cooked. Dak has thrown an arm punt. He's getting cooked. Why is he looking around stumped? You threw an arm punt. That wasn't even remotely close to a receiver. That was garbage. Yeah, like I said, the Cowboys can't hang with the Niners. They're getting cooked left and right. I'm laughing now, but it'll be Judgment Day when we come here on Christmas Eve, so I can't really laugh too hard because I know our time will come. Christmas Eve, I don't think I can watch that game. I might just hang out with my family and enjoy my day. I'm not trying to watch our team get cooked. If we somehow beat the Niners, I'm going to talk my talk, but I'm watching this team right now. I don't see any, the way we turn the ball over right now, nah. Nah, they need to go through a significant change for me to believe Baltimore has a chance taking this team down. But the Niners are a serious juggernaut. I have them going to the Super Bowl for a reason, and they're just a built team. And Dak Prescott was seeing stars there because I don't even know where he was looking. He must have been seeing ghosts or something because he thought he had a receiver wide open down the field when that was, in fact, a defensive back. Don't know what he was thinking. Sorry, I'm just doing some writing stuff here while some of this is happening. And it's become a blowout, so it is what it is. Miami Heat play the Philadelphia 76ers on Christmas Eve. Yeah, I know about that. I know about the Christmas game against the 76ers. Should be an interesting one there. A receiver's got to catch the ball against the 49ers. I don't see it. Good luck with it. Against this secondary, they were getting wide open looks. You're not getting those type of wide open looks against the Niners secondary. You're going to get coverage. If they can't catch wide open passes, how can I trust them to catch passes in coverage? Lamar is in for a rough day against this team. I hope we ball out, but Brock Purdy is a top 5 quarterback right now. Argue with your grandmother. This dude is playing like a top 5 quarterback. What else do you want to see from him? He's dealing. He's cooking this Cowboys defense that's supposed to be elite. 3 touchdown passes. He's been elite. He hasn't put the ball in danger a lot. Look at this. First half, opening drive, 4 for 4, 43 yards and a touchdown pass. Second half, 4 for 4, 83 yards and a touchdown pass. What do you want from Brock Purdy? He's cooking, he's dealing, he's diming. Everything is going well. First down here. Gonna run the ball. Wow, this Cowboys defense is really doing nothing. Nice run here to pick up a first down here. And the Niners continue to move the football. First down here for the Niners. First and 10 here. Purdy dealing. Oh, miscommunication there. That was a clear miscommunication. Second down and 10. Purdy Gonna get it to McCaffrey. McCaffrey breaking ankles. Picking up about 8 yards. Third down coming up here for the Niners. Dak throwing that dumb pick pretty much puts them in this position. Third down and 2 here for the Niners. Purdy has got time looking downfield again. And guess who's wide open? Another receiver. The Cowboys, they look awful. They look awful. Gee, wonder why Dallas hasn't seen an NFC title game in 28 years. Because they keep getting exposed. Some Sunday Night Football. Week 8, Chicago at LA Chargers, not interested. Week 10, Jets at Las Vegas, not interested. Week 11, Minnesota at Denver, no one's interested. Green Bay and Minnesota could be interested. Do you think these get flexed out? Very much. I absolutely believe that will be the case. If I'm Dak, the fact that I can't beat Purdy, who has 2 years of experience, is sad. Dude, most people can't beat Purdy. Purdy has not lost a single game. So it's not a bad thing to lose to a guy that has less experience. It's his time right now. It's his time right now. So I'm not going to sit back and say it's sad. Besides, the fact is, it's not him. He's not going up against Purdy. He's going up against the Niners defense, which is arguably the best defense in football. Man, my voice was losing there. Man, I really do need some tea. Dak is not going up against Brock Purdy. He's going up against the Niners defense, which is a force. Beating this defense is going to be tough. Second down and 5. Purdy beat Brady in his debut. Exactly. It's not a bad thing to lose to Brock Purdy. He's proving himself. Cowboys defense is really trying everything they can, but they just don't have anything left. They're not trying to be down 35-10. Okay, I think I got one more I gotta handle, which I guess I'll probably look to do that right here, but that's for later. Dallas D just can't get off the field. Those dudes are tired at this point. Dak literally just turned the ball over real quick. 3rd and 1, McCaffrey first down. Not even a situation where the D can't get off the field. Their offense literally put them in a compromising position. They make a stop. Well, they don't make a stop, but they try to make a stop. They give up a touchdown pass. And then guess what happens? Dak Prescott goes out there and he throws a pick. Just like that. Cowboys defense normally gives up 10 points. They've given up 28. They give up 112 rush yards. They've given up 111. So they did well on that. They give up 148 passing yards. They've given up over 200 today. And now they've gotten over the hump of how many rushing yards they give up. So pretty much the Niners have executed on all phases and are kicking the Dallas Cowboys' teeth in. I told you Dallas was going to get exposed by the Niners. I was waiting for this matchup. And it's showcasing itself. Dallas is getting cooked. Dallas is seriously getting cooked right now. Wow, my voice is gone. What is happening? But yeah, Dallas's defense is getting cooked right now. Dallas's offense is doing nothing. Purdy, quick throw here. To who? Use check. Pushing. Can he get in? He stopped at the 1. I want to see if Purdy can get 4 touchdown passes. Yeah, my voice is not here right now. I'm gonna need to get that tea immediately. That ends the 3rd quarter. It's pretty much easy pickings right now for the Niners. They are absolutely cooking this team. It's been all Niners, folks. The Cowboys have barely been featured. Boy, it's just a bad night for the Cowboys. They can't beat the Niners. It's fine. Most people can't beat the Niners. The Niners are built to win the Super Bowl. It's no bad thing if you can't beat the Niners, you know. But yeah, I mean we'll continue to clown the Cowboys because everybody loves clowning the Cowboys. But it's not a bad thing for if they can't beat them. Herbal tea. Oh, I got that ginger tea. I got that ginger tea. I got that green tea upstairs. So I'll be looking to drink it. Yeah, Brock Purdy definitely has a chance to beat Ben's record for most regular season wins to begin a career. I think he can absolutely beat it. But yeah, I never expected Dallas to beat San Francisco. Me either. I was just waiting for Week 5 because the Cowboys were feeling themselves. The Cowboys were really feeling themselves. They thought they were tough and they were actually going to compete and beat a team like this. They really thought that. They actually thought that, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know what made you assume that you did, that you were actually on their level, but you're not. And Sunday Night Football is going to show that. I told them last week they were chirping, chirping, and I'm like, just wait till Sunday night. Just wait till Sunday night when you guys get exposed and they showcase just how you can't beat this team. And right now they're getting exposed, and I'm glad to see it because y'all getting cooked again. No, the sad part about it is most Cowboy fans know their team is not that good. They know the team is good, but they know their team is not a Super Bowl contending team. They know their team can't beat the Niners. They know their team's not going on a Super Bowl run. Most Cowboy fans know this, but because of those terrible Cowboy fans in the media, i.e. Skip Bayless, that keeps pumping his chest up like his team's really like that when they're actually not, it becomes tough. It becomes really, really tough. You know? They ran away with McCaffrey on first down. Dallas said no. Second and goal. There are guys really hyping up the Cowboys like they're something special, like they're going to beat somebody like the Niners. And when they get embarrassed, they make excuses. It's easier to live in disbelief than to embrace reality with some fans. I mean, that's fine. You can keep... I mean, there's nothing wrong with just believing in your team. There's nothing wrong. Purdy, get touchdown number 4. Kyle Juszczyk touchdown. 4 touchdown passes for Brock Purdy. This guy's a top 5 quarterback. I don't care what you got to tell me. Right now, he's looking like a top 5 quarterback. He's playing like a top 5 quarterback. He's got the best team in football. And there's some Cowboys fan that's on the phone right now. He looks disgusted. That man is getting a phone call home. That man, I'm telling you, the TV show and that Cowboys fan calling someone's going to say he's calling the commissioner. Somebody's got to put this game on ice because there's no way the Niners are supposed to be that much better than us. I can't wait. Somebody on Twitter is going to use that picture of that Cowboy fan on the phone, and it's just going to be a meme. 35-10. 35-10. It's an embarrassment. I feel really bad just watching this. Honestly, I feel I should just turn this off here, but I'm not going to because I want to sit here and enjoy in the displeasure of Cowboy fans even more. It's really sad because most Cowboy fans, I'm not saying there aren't Cowboy fans that have that mindset of Skip Bayless, but there's a lot of Cowboy fans that aren't even sitting out here. They aren't even sitting out here and saying, oh yeah, we gonna win the Super Bowl this year. This is our year. So there's a lot of Cowboy fans that sit back and say, no, the team is not that good. We have all the time in the world, but we keep choking. I don't think they're going to go on a run. They haven't proven anything yet. There's plenty of reasonable Cowboy fans, but you got guys like Skip Bayless in the media that pumps his chest and keeps hyping up his Cowboys like they're the best thing in the world. Every year, knowing what he has on that team, knowing Dak Prescott's his quarterback, he still talks about how they're going to go to the Super Bowl. Then when they get embarrassed, he comes up and makes some useless excuse. You got him, you got freaking, which again, this one makes sense, but you got Michael Irvin every year trying to hype up the Cowboys like it's their year to get it done. They're not going to do anything. They're not. Feel bad for the Giants fans right now. They have to go to Buffalo and New York to play the Bills. The Giants are going to get smashed. I mean, they already got smoked by the Dolphins. Might as well get smoked by the Bills just to add to it. I'm loving this right now. A lot of people are. It's fans like Skip who make watching the Cowgirls get embarrassed so satisfying. Pretty much. It's not. Most Cowboy fans ain't even acting like this. Most Cowboy fans know their team is not good. Most Cowboy fans are not sitting back and saying a lot of things. You know? They're not. But you got guys like Skip Bayless in the media that just run their mouth so much that it just becomes difficult for other people to not laugh at the Cowboys' failures. So, Dallas is coming back on the field to do what exactly? Who knows? All right, Dallas is coming on the field to do what? We are all just chilling for this fourth quarter. The game is over. This is a blowout. Just take a knee. We all know this is a blowout. We're all just chilling. Ain't nobody really worried right now. You just gotta hope Dak does not throw another pick. Because this may end up being even uglier than what we see. Dak going deep. And wow. Right through the hands of CeeDee Lamb. That was a dangerous pass. But it was right in the hands of CeeDee Lamb. Couldn't catch it. Michael Parsons is just frustrated on the sideline. But there's nothing you can do about it. Your team's getting cooked, bro. You're not on the level of the Niners. If you face off against them in the playoffs, you'll get smoked there too. So, I mean, the sooner you accept it, the better. You could hope for them to be better, but, you know, I don't know what to tell you. They're going to chalk it up to, some people will chalk it up to being a bad night. Others are going to sit back and say, yeah, we're not on the level of the Niners. Wow, another pick for Dak Prescott. 2 interceptions for Dak Prescott. This one wasn't his fault, but that's 2 picks for Dak Prescott. Please, somebody end the suffering here. Oh my God, end the suffering. 2 interceptions for Dak. Dak is looking like trash. The offense is looking like garbage. They're getting cooked. The Niners are absolutely destroying the Cowboys. Anybody that was saying anything about the Niners right now, whew, you're looking pretty bad right now. So we kind of just chilling right now. I think it's time to say we are in chill mode for the rest of this. I'm going to be doing randoms. Okay, you know what? Give me that one. I'll take him with Dryer. Yes. What's the random? I don't choose the randoms. But this is kind of unfair. So Dak is getting cooked. 1st and 10 for the Niners, who are already in field goal range here. Shout out to the defense for doing their job. And it's an easy touchdown here for the San Francisco 49ers. Just going to keep cooking up. 10-10. Woo! You don't have any of the facilities to really mess with me. I don't even need to use my special. I'm just going to keep cooking until you show me you can dodge this. Oh my God, 10-10. Show something. Fight back. Oh, you switched out to Neji. Okay, you pulled the switch out real quick. But it don't even matter because we still giving you the beats by Dre. Okay, Niners at this point, they're running up the score. They're running up the score, and it's just looking bad. Oh, whoa. Excuse me. I don't need you doing none of that nonsense. Oh, okay. Oh, no, no, no! I stopped him from using his special. Oh, my God. That would have been nasty. Hey, no. All right. That should end that first round there. So there's a Cowboys player down right now. Still cooking. We're going to be in commercial right now. I'm just cooking right now. Just like the Niners are cooking. I don't even know what his special is. Let me see right now. What's Naruto's? I know it. It's got to be the Wrestling Shuriken. Yeah, it's the Wrestling Shuriken. And he hit Neji clean. He hit Neji clean. Oh. Okay. Oh, God. Where's Jiraiya? Oh, I got him right there. He's cooking. Oh, these combos are clean. You know what? I want to see that special ending, so let me get the ultimate attack finish. Oh, wait. No. Oh. Please get out the way. Get out the way. No! Oh, no. I just lost the S rank. Oh, I just lost the S rank. Oh, I just lost the S rank. I was playing around too much. I'm sorry. Yo, I just wanted the ultimate attack finish. Man, let's just finish this off. I'm sorry. I should have taken damage. I just wanted the cutscene. So the Niners are just absolutely destroying the Cowboys. Can I still get the S rank? Please don't take my S rank away. I looked away for a second. I was trying to get the ultimate attack finish. Do not take away my S rank, please. I still get the S rank. Oh, thank God. All right. So, yeah. Cowboys are still getting cooked, and we're just chilling. I'm not saving that. That was a terrible... I had to clean this, bro. No, wait. No. No. We're just chilling here with some of these. Man, oh, God. Oh, God. Where is the... Cowboys suck. Good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I feel you on that. Monday Night Football is not going to be great either. But yeah, this game's pretty much on ice, and I'm getting ready to head out too. I gotta play a Psy? Okay, this is not a good look. Oh, against the reanimated first Okada. I'm gonna get cooked. So, Leighton Vander Esch is the one that got hurt. Yeah, I'm gonna get cooked. I should probably stop the stream before I get cooked. You didn't give me anything useful here. How is Psy gonna take on Hashirama? Alright, Dallas gonna get the ball back to do what again? I gotta be quick. Oh, no, he's too fast. No. It's not like Itachi. Itachi was disgusting work. How did he just recovered so quickly? His recovery speed is way too much. Oh, God, nope. Got him right. Oh, no. Got him again. Gotta get the combos bursting. Both him and... Oh, whoa, he switched from the first to the third? Hold on for a second. Still cooking. Oh, look at the combos. Come on. We are still cooking. I didn't know Psy had this type of bag. Whoa. Excuse me. I did not know Psy had this type of bag. When did Psy had this type of... Whoa. Oh, no, not the first Hokage. I wasn't ready for that. Whoa. Let's break that guard real quick. So, Cowboys aren't doing anything. And Psy is giving the second Hokage the baits! Oh! I wish our offense was the 49ers, man. You can wish for a lot of things in life. Doesn't mean you're going to get it. Okay, the first Hokage's playing around. Oh, no. Wait, don't I have some assistance? Yes, I do have some assistance. I missed my... Oh, God! Got him! I wanted to see what Psy could do, bro. I'm cooking right now. Psy is eating. Right now. The second Hokage. I don't have anything here. Whoa. I didn't mean to do that. How did he get hit twice, though? Bro, Psy is cooking right now. Oh, no. Ooh, I gotta stay away. But I still got the hands, though. Naruto, please, help. I still got the hands, though. Second on Kage's weak. We can hit him. We can cook. Oh! Combos. 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 Come on, bro. It's over. Got him. He can't dodge. How did he dodge that? How did he dodge that? The combo was right there. The combo was right there. I want to get the special. I literally keep losing because I'm just trying to get the ultimate. There we go. Dallas is doing nothing right now. It's 42-10. All I want is the finishing scene. It's 42-10, guys. I think it's safe to say we can cut this off. I want to go enjoy the rest of my night. I mean, it's just nothing here. Dallas is just embarrassing themselves. They picked up the first down. Pollard's getting some good yardage, but it doesn't matter. I'm keeping this one, though. I got to keep this one. Cy was cooking. Yeah, I'm keeping this one. The Bengals play the Seahawks, then they go on their bye week, and their very first game back from the bye is San Francisco. Can't wait to watch them. Them ball kittens get smoked by the 49ers. I don't know. If the Bengals offense can get themselves going again, they can be able to try to compete with the Niners. We can't just assume the Niners are going to... Oh my God, Dak threw another pick. I'm turning this off. I'm turning this off. 3 picks for Dak. I'm done. I can't do it, guys. I can't do it, guys. Dak is about to end up throwing 5 picks. I got to turn this off. For the sake of Dak's dignity, let me put the game away. I'm about to ball out on that for the rest of this. Let me come back. Guys, for the sake of Dak Prescott's dignity, I'm going to end this here. This is a brutal beatdown. 3 interceptions by Dak Prescott. He's got 4 on the season. He was like, I'm not gonna throw for double-digit interceptions. If he don't like stop throwing picks, he gonna get to 5 before this game is over. He's thrown 3 interceptions. Dak is getting cooked left and right. The Niners defense is just smoking, and I'm honestly terrified of anyone that's gonna deal with them. I'm going to end this here, bro. Guys, I appreciate you stopping by. But when you see a beatdown of this proportion, you got to have a mercy. You got to have some mercy. I got to end this off, bro. I'm not going to sit back and continue to watch Dak Prescott get cooked. Guys, it's been a fun time. The Cowboys aren't going to wave the white flag, but I am going to wave the white flag here. I'm going to call it a night. Because if Dak throws another pick, oh man. I'm ending it here, guys. Dallas, you're getting cooked. Good luck to you, bro. Good luck to you. Yeah, I'm waving the white flag. I'm ending it here. Guys, it's been a fun time. But this game is over. Dak keeps throwing picks, and I'm not going to watch him get tortured anymore. Niners dominate the Cowboys. Cowboys suffer a humiliating loss. They get humbled. And the Niners continue to establish themselves as the most dominant team in football right now. Thank you guys so much for watching and tuning into this stream. We had some fun. We had some laughs. But I'm going to show some mercy to Dak Prescott, and I'm going to end this stream before he throws another interception. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. What is tomorrow night? Because I'm pretty sure I got to work tomorrow, and I'm not even sure I want to. Let me see. Who plays Monday Night Football? Packers and Raiders? No. Okay, I'll see you guys later. I'm not doing that Monday Night Football game. I will see you guys later. Appreciate you stopping by. Thank you so much for watching. And with that being said, that's all I've got. And I'm out of here, man. Peace out.